All right, what's up, everyone? What's up? What's up? What's up? I got the birthday boy with me today too. So if you guys know who this is, you've probably seen him, a couple days ago on this live stream with Katie Moonchild. So what's up? What's up?
You're live. I don't think you're live. Oops.
Oh yeah, I'm live.
Okay. I got you.
You're live. So
Yeah,
yes,
because the
indeed.
chat the chat took a little bit of time to come on live, so that's why I was wondering.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah,
gotcha. I get it.
yeah,
Yeah. So welcome everyone. Thank you guys for being here, especially on this busy Monday too. And you guys can see I got my big bro here too. So Ron, if you want to give him a happy birthday, today's his birthday too. So when it comes to that, thank you for being here, Ron, and especially to all you guys too who are
yeah. Thank you for
popping
having
in
me.
and saying hello and all that good stuff as well. And if you want to share anything, Ron, to anyone who is watching this live and watching the replay, feel free to do so. So
I'm trying to
yeah.
find my. I'm trying to find myself. I don't know where I am right now. I'm on YouTube, and I'm trying to get back to StreamYard on your StreamYard. I'm wondering what the hell. Oh, okay, I found myself.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Gotcha,
Well, you
gotcha.
know, you have to click here, and then you got another one, another page open for the chat and the YouTube, and then come back here. StreamYard back and forth. That's why
Right, right.
I was there. Where the hell? Because you have a how you say that? What YouTube takes a little while before you get the messages on StreamYard. That delay stuff.
Hmm.
So even when you speak, it delays to get it on StreamYard. I noticed that. So
Oh, I didn't know that. Hmm. So, hello, Marcia. Good to see you. What's good? What's good? And everyone in the chat as well, for those who are popping in. Thank you guys for being here too. And of course, today is Ron's birthday. So, if he wants to share anything, express himself, he has the floor. Because today with me, I'm not sure what I want to talk about for this live stream. It's just like, what? It's Ron's birthday. I'm just going to invite him on here too. So, just when it comes to just having an open discussion about anything that he wants to share too. Comes to spirituality, wellness, mixture of it too. Something that's endear to Ron too. So when it comes to having those open discussions with each other, and especially for those who are watching this live and even watching the replay too, you're more than welcome to share how you're feeling, what you want to talk about, or if you want to give him a big birthday shout out. Today's his birthday. So you guys are gonna
he can all sing me happy birthday. I can't hear a friggin' thing.
right. I get it. I get it. So
The only one I could hear is Jay. But
right,
there,
right.
there
Oh,
was
there's
the
nothing
two.
wrong with
Hey,
that.
there was something funny on my party Saturday night when we had about, I don't know, over 70, something like 70 people in the chat, and one
Oh,
person, one of my supporters, made a comment in the chat about Biden blowing up the balloon on my birthday.
oh,
That
shoot.
was so funny. I thought that
Okay.
was funny. Biden blew up a balloon on my, because my the party is that there was an image about balloons and celebration about the birthday party and that, and somebody made a joke out of that. That was I thought that was so funny. Biden blew a balloon on my birthday. Blew up a balloon
Oh,
on my birthday.
that's hilarious. I
It
must have
was.
missed that part.
Yeah, but it's on there. But Jesus. I thought it was so funny. I brought the comment right on the screen. Everybody was laughing like crazy because it was sort of,
Nice.
yeah,
This is where it's that joke where it's a reference to that incident that happened lately too.
yeah. That they
Yeah.
somebody, because Biden blew up the balloon, and then I have a party with full of balloons. That's why
Oh wow, that's a
somebody
coincidence.
made a link to that. Jesus,
Right,
that
right,
was so funny. But hey,
right.
anyway, it happens. It happens, But it was a funny comment to put in
Mm.
chat.
The Marcia says that was very funny, Ron.
Yeah, the
Mm.
balloon being blown up. Yeah, it was yeah, that's who it was.
Yeah, shout out to her.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
wow.
hilarious.
Yeah. Mhm.
Wow, I
But
must have missed that part.
yeah,
Interesting.
we had lots of fun. I had Footprint Tarot on there. I had Tarot Stash on there. Oh,
Cool. Shout out to
Jesus.
Carol.
Yeah, we had quite a few. Kelly came.
Cool. I came in
Kelly,
the end though, because it's like, oh shit.
Kelly, Ivana. Who else? There was a lot of people. Um, Kurtamanchi. Um, oh my God, I forgot. Oh, who else? I don't know. I had a lot of collaborations, at least 10. Sometimes I was wondering, I think StreamYard you can do about 10 people
Yeah,
collab.
that's right. I think like
collab.
10 is the max. You can invite people on at the same time. So it's like, it was cool. Like I was just like
Yeah,
watching it too. It was like, oh shit, am I too? I was like worried a little bit. It's too
yeah.
late. So I was like, oh shit. Then it kind of like at night, and I was surprised you guys were still on because I was done going to the thing I was going to. I was like, oh, I'll just pop in and see if I could
We
say
were just about to finish when you popped up. I said, oh, and then I said, well, I gotta get off of here. So we had a good talk backstage. I
yeah.
got to bed at 2 a.m. and over 2:30 a.m. in the morning. you guys,
Oh,
you and Kate, you're
yeah,
three
Joe the
hours
food.
different. So I had to
Right,
take my
right.
dog out and everything. So and this morning, even if it was my birthday, I had to bring out the snowblower and blow snow. And it's weird weather we have here in Quebec, in Canada. We had minus 30 Celsius, and that's cold. You need practically a polar bear outfit to go out
How do
there.
you guys deal with that cold? Oh shit.
Well, we light we light ourselves on fire.
Oh
no,
man.
no, they're joking. Yeah,
I mean, ooh, that's like being in a freezer almost. It's like, ooh, you guys are tough. I mean, it's just like now, like I can't complain about weather because right now it's freaking sunny. It's like, oh, like like people
yeah,
say it's cold in California, which it can be, but it's like when I hear like other places like in Canada it being like certain Celsius and degrees, it's like, oh shit.
that that is that what I'm talking about. Minus 30 Celsius and not Fahrenheit, Celsius. And if you look at the difference between the both of them when you want to water in Fahrenheit, you'll see it's really really cold. It's like really polar bear. There was winds besides that. I like you couldn't see a friggin' thing outside uh, because because of blowing snow and everything. And so this, for well-being, I talked about it on my channel. Is that I live in the country, and you remember those 3 days I lost power?
Hmm.
Like I gave you
I
my
remember
phone in case and time, and I'm thinking about it. So, eh, so I went into my savings account and I said, "Oh Jesus, I'm going to invest into a generator, so that I have a dog. I had to run for water because, and I had no toilet, no water because well, water. I live in the country. When you live in the country, neighbors are not close. So you can't. Nobody help you. You're like on your own. You know,
that. Yeah.
unless when they have emergency, then they stick you in the friggin' room with 100 other people, and you can't bring your friggin' dog because it weighs over 100 pounds. My dog weighs over 100 pounds. I'm not going to carry him in the friggin' car. And she's
Yeah.
old. She's about 13, 14 years old. So,
Oh
but
wow.
the dog still needs water. It still needs
Yeah.
food. It still needs for us to take care of him.
Mhm.
And that time, those 3 days, it cost me over $200 just in food to eat with my wife. Like breakfast, dinner, and whatever. It costs money because
Yeah.
I couldn't do nothing at home, nothing, nothing, nothing. So I ref, I said, well, geez, I'm gonna take my $2,000 because that's what I need to uh, have a generator and you need a transfer switch though if you want to hook up to your house. You can do it with extension cords, but it's limited. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Because you can tap into your electrical power panel at home, but you need a transfer switch so that you don't fry anybody or
Oh
you
yeah.
don't put your house on fire because so that it won't backfeed when somebody's working on the lines because the generator can create enough electricity to kill somebody too. 30
Yeah.
watts. Uh, so yeah, I needed a plug and I need a 25-foot plug and I need wiring and I need transfer box. Then I need another box outside to connect all that. It comes out to, and the generator itself it's over $2,000. So, well, a
Mm-hmm.
thousand. I mean, so it's a little bit more than 2,000. But I'd rather money can be replaced.
Mm-hmm.
Your health and your well-being and the peace of mind that you can't just replace that. So,
Yeah, that's a good point there.
that's why I think about this, And I said, "Jesus, I'm going to bite the bullet and do it." To
Yeah.
me, it's a lot of money, but I mean, yeah. Then I was really thinking about that, and I said, even if I did have all that money in my bank account, you know, and I died next day, you can't bring that to the other side. It's useless.
Right.
So money is made to be well invested. I mean, it has its value, but some people, um, like I was saying, some people, I know some people that have more money than me and they value money so much, but their health is screwed up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. So it's the well being of my home and my wife and things like that. It only takes 5 minutes and you hook it up and here you go. You know,
Yeah. And
and
it's
everybody goes by and they say, "Wonder what the hell? He's got lights. How come I don't have them?" That's why. But yeah,
yeah, it's just like,
it's the
like
noise too, and you have to put gas in it. So you know what I mean. I don't
Mhm.
like because gas is polluting. Also, just but you can put 31 liters in there. So 31 liters is quite a bit of gas in there. It can run for 6 hours. You don't run that at night. You only use it for temporary. And I bought a stovetop. I don't know where you plug into the because I can only run so much. I can run my free. Oh, I lost my freezer too last time. I lost food in the freezer.
How
Everything.
much food did you lose? Like, was it a lot?
Oh, I believe it cost me about those 3 days maybe over $500 because I lost food in the freezer and things like that. And I put gas in my car and half half a tank of gas in my car cost me $60. So what the hell? I mean, gas was expensive too. So things like that.
Yeah.
So everything like that. But at the same time, I'm grateful then because, like I said, there was a tree that fell down. Instead of falling towards the house, it fell the other way. So I'm grateful that no damage to the house or something like that. So, and
Mhm.
other places they had tornadoes and they got their roof ripped off. Somebody lost their life in that 3 days when and telephone electrical poles were down because of the tornado. They ripped them right off. Like it's quite a
It
scene to
was
hear. And
pretty chaotic, right?
here there was not too much damage because it wasn't. I guess we didn't get hit directly. We got hit by the winds, surroundings. So that's why. So
Right, right.
anyway, and when you see the damage that people got in their houses when it hit directly, oh my god! Like,
Yeah. And
yeah,
it's just like, like I'm glad no one was hurt during that
yeah,
incident. And I know it probably like, everything costs, nowadays you have to replace your perishable foods in the fridge, like some
yeah,
stuff in the freezer, in the fridge. And it's like, I
yeah.
get it. You got to do what you got to do for your family, for your fur babies, for your wife,
And
But it's
food
kind
is
of like what you
expensive.
talk about.
Food is very expensive now. It's more than before. Gas is more than before, and
Right.
the hydro, well, we call it Hydro Quebec here because that's the people that give you electricity. And don't have a wood stove. The wood stove is in my detached garage. It's about 50 feet, but what use is that? If you can't warm up your house or nothing, or your freezer, your food goes bad and everything, It was in the summer anyway. So this
Gotcha.
is, I thought about that. I can't run my electrical stove because electrical stove is too much to put on a generator. You could have a 50 amp, but I'd rather go 30, and it's just in case of emergency, and you can't run that for hours and hours. You can do like 3 hours, and a generator can run at least 6 hours, depending, because they'll use more gas if it's got to produce more electricity. So
Mhm.
I had to be choosy because I only had 10 circuits, and some are 15 amps, and the 20 amps, and some I have a well pump, so I got to put that one on the generator. I have the freezer, the the fridge, the TV, the lights. I'll have all that. So the only thing I can't put on is the electrical heater. So I'm going to have to find buy some heaters that you plug into the wall, and you know because
Yeah.
my house, I can't do everything, but at least you know
Yeah.
because the Hydro Quebec doesn't call you. Oh, we're sorry. Not they ain't sorry. They don't pay for all what you lost. They don't give none money away like that. They don't do nothing. So
Mm, gotcha.
yeah,
And hello to Arlene. Good to see you. And she's just sharing too, like she could relate to what you're saying. If you could read her comment too, and like what she's saying too about there's ways through everything, which is so true. Because
yeah,
it's like like you were saying, Ron, when it comes to peace of mind, it's just like
yeah,
no one can take that away from you. It's kind of like especially for your heart space and even your mind too. It's like
yeah.
even you're going through stuff and you got to replace everything after certain situations, and it's kind of like keeping your peace of mind not only for yourself but for the people you care about too, and
Of
can just
course.
really take us far.
And you have an animal too. So that
Yeah,
animal, I just can't pick it up 100 pounds and go to some center where 100 people are. No, I can't. I mean, it's what you
yeah,
got to leave the dog and go there and forget about the dog. I can't do that. I mean,
yeah, yeah. I totally get that.
you know. So last time that 3 days, I had to run for water, and I didn't have water, so I had to run and find it otherwise, another source, and run and run and run. And I was in the car, go here, go there, go there. That's besides we had to eat. I couldn't even make a cup of coffee unless you never bring propane in gas in your house because you'll kill
Right.
yourself with that stuff.
Hmm.
And
Right.
there's some people that they don't think about that. They bring their charcoal, their barbecue in the house, and what the hell? They never
Yeah.
do that. So
That's
that's
unsafe to
where
do.
the issues get for security. So anyway,
Mm.
and I'm not like Arlene. I didn't have a big fishing pole and pull out all those fish that she pulls out.
Oh, shout out to Arlene. I know I hope
Yeah,
you're doing well, Arlene. I know I understand like people who shout out to all my Canadian peeps out there too. So it's
yeah,
kind of like, whichever province that you guys are in too. So hopefully you guys are staying warm. That's like for me saying that from to you guys, it's like you guys go through so much with crazy weather and all kind of stuff too. So like with even with me, it's like I was just contemplating because I did some like Reiki healing on myself today, and I was like, really some weird stuff on my third eye and my throat chakra. I was like, huh, there's some blockages there.
oh
So I
my
kind of
God,
did.
she had a heart. I had a house fire too.
Oh shoot! Hopefully you guys are
Jeez.
okay, Arlene. Oh
Oh
shit!
my God.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about that,
Yeah.
Arlene.
Yeah. So
Yeah, and hello to Mama Bear too. And good to see you as well. I didn't mean to ignore you, but always good. I always want to give a big shout out to all the people who are popping in as well. So yeah, thank you for being here,
yeah.
Mama Bear, Arlene, Marcia, all you lovely people, Kiba especially. So she also said I have been there.
Yeah, but being grateful, that's one thing that really worked for me. Being grateful. The more, you know, you get tornadoes and everything is somebody has damaged their roof, the house. Here, I got trees all around, and one tree, instead of coming to the house towards the house, it fell the other way. So, if you notice that, if you're conscious of it, you say, "Oh my God, am I ever grateful for that?" It does no damage. So those are there's some people, they don't practice gratitude, and what happens is that um, they're not conscious of it. You know what I mean? Be
Mm.
grateful for getting up, being grateful for not being sick, being grateful to have all this support, all these people in these chats to come and support you, everything.
Mm.
And the more you do that, guess what? The universe gives you more and more and more. It's funny.
That's a good point. I mean,
It does.
it's just like even just hearing what you're saying, Ron, and it's
Yeah.
just like, for those who are listening, it's just like, how can we learn to be more grateful in our lives,
Mhm.
especially to what we have, what we're experiencing, and
Well,
even just like everything else in general too. Because even like certain days too, it's kind of like if you like say have a brain fog or don't know what you want
yeah.
to express in your live stream, it's like, huh, how can I make this day like matter to not just for myself, but for just like for the people that I care about too. So it's kind of like just really
Correct.
trusting yourself and really just making your day matter, and just really how can you practice healthy gratitude in whatever any shape or form too. So
But what it did to me, the more I practiced being grateful, the more I became conscious of the little things that are happening. When you get overwhelmed, when your brain is focused on only, I don't know, going too busy, put the brain too busy, then
you mean
you
stuck
you
in your own life?
forget about the little things that really uh, my conscious level went way up because of, oh, look at that, that happened, oh my God, or or something like over 100,000 people lose electricity, but you got yours. Imagine that, and you're grateful for it. Guess what? The universe is like sends you protection. I don't know how it works, but it does work, and and I'm conscious of that. Every little thing like that happens, or this or that or that. It could be the other way. I could have been, you know, like
Yeah,
without power, and I do have power. And when you're grateful, I don't know, the universe is sort of um, protects. I don't surround you somehow,
mm,
with that with that energy because you're conscious of it.
yeah,
Just getting up in the morning, just realizing that Jesus, look at all those people, and having empathy for others that are in this situation where they're suffering like crazy, and you're well, you're not in with them, and it
mm,
makes you realize, it makes you conscious, makes you raises your vibrations in such a way because of that, because you're actually living the present moment when you do that. This is present, this is what's going on, this, and you're conscious of it. So
right.
yeah,
Yeah, the practice of being present with yourself, even like during the
yeah,
most difficult
yeah,
times too. So that's
yeah.
really the point there, because it's like when we practice being present, it's like, oh shit, like it's snowing out there. It looks like a Christmas card, but it's tea down
Oh, it's
cold.
beautiful when the snow is here. You should see this, the big white flakes of snow coming down. It resembles the, like in the movies, like like Christmas in the movies. The snow is coming down. All these pictures of that. It really does where I am because I have trees around, and it's like, oh
Mm,
my God, it's so beautiful where I am. And through the kitchen window, I can see mountains. Besides that, there's mountains a little further off. I can see
mm,
mountains, and you can see all this flaky stuff. They hanging onto the branches of the trees and everything, and it's like it's like a Christmas card, just a live Christmas card in front of your face. Yeah.
Mm. And hello to JR. Good to see you. And I think he asked you a question, Ron. It's like you wonder if you painted your walls. I think it's somewhat your walls if you painted them
Yeah,
recently.
they're painted. They're painted blue.
Cool.
That's
It's a cool color blue too, so it's
it's
really
a
interesting.
turquoise blue, and that's one of my favorite colors anyway.
Oh yeah.
It's not the blue that somebody chokes me and I turn blue. It's not that color.
Like
Yeah.
yeah. Mm. And Arlene says she walked in 44. Oh my gosh, last week.
-44. That is cold, like crazy.
Yikes. You're a tough one, Arlene. Oh man.
But Kelly was talking about -33 in Toronto. I'm in Quebec, so
Oh
I don't
shoot.
know where Arlene is exactly, but it
Shout out
was
to
cold.
Arlene and Kelly. Oh man.
Yeah,
And you
I think
were
Arlene is in somewhere around there. Uh, I forget.
yeah. Hello, Wendy. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Wendy.
Yes, you guys want to say happy birthday to Ron too. Today is his birthday, so if you want to send him some birthday wishes and
I
prayers,
want to
whatever.
hear you sing. I want to hear you sing. I can't hear you.
Oh man,
I
I
can
don't know
tease
if I'm
them.
in the singing mood today. I am just like blank. Like it's just like I know what to do. It's like I'm not running out of energy. It's like, oh, I was just like, oh, I'm just nonchalant. It's just like just
Yeah.
being there for my big bro. So today's his
Mm.
birthday. It's like, oh, okay. So invite him on if he wants to talk about anything. Just let it flow, see what happens. So, but it's good to see everyone too. And even if you guys want to card today too, you know,
Yeah, Jane said that I already sang. She did. I was there this
oh,
morning
Jane,
to
you
thank
did.
you. Happy
Okay,
birthday.
okay. Nice, nice.
She
If you
was
want to sing to him again, just feel
yeah,
free to let me know. I'm
she
about
was
to know.
singing like a Tweety bird.
Oh, that's sweet. Shout out to Jane. Hopefully you're doing well too, my friend.
Yeah, Thunder Bay, Ontario. It's yes. Yeah.
Cool. Thunder Bay, Ontario. That's a cool name.
Yeah. Thank you,
Mhm.
Arlene. Thank
Oh,
you,
that's
Wendy.
awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
The birthday wishes. That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool. Yeah, so
I don't know.
oh
I
my
had
gosh.
happy birthday wishes on Facebook. Oh my God, there's a lot.
Don't you find it cool that you get birthday
There's a
wishes?
lot of yeah. There's a lot of
Yes.
subscribers and other readers that wish me happy birthday. So
That's
that's
awesome.
yeah.
Cool.
And the party on Saturday was a lot of fun. So we
I
were
know you guys
celebrating
must be
both.
feeling that. Oh
Both
man.
Kate was on a Friday and I'm today. But we had that party together. It was fun. We had fun.
Oh man. You guys did like what, 4 hours
Yeah,
total?
yeah, but with all those people on there, so we just
Yeah, it was worth it.
we talked more than we read. But anyway, at
Well,
the
you
end,
just gotta go with the flow too. So it's kind of like,
go with oh, I even did the boogie woogie because Lisa Smith asked me to.
oh, I missed that part.
Yeah, and so
Oh,
did Kate.
shoot.
Kate did the boogie woogie too. Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
she
she
didn't tell
did.
me that
Thank
part.
you,
Okay.
thank you for the super chat. I got
Nice.
that one. It wasn't lost in the mail. Whatever. Because Jane
Nice.
tried to send me a birthday gift once, and it didn't. It just went back. That's because of the joy. The joy. Yeah. It's like I bought cards from Debbie Freebird, and
Hmm.
it took like 2 weeks to get here. I think in Canada,
Oh
and
yeah,
it
because the
and
shipping.
somebody made a joke and said that's because of the joy. He was using my cards.
Oh, shout out to Debbie. Oh
Yeah,
man.
yeah, that was funny. Yeah,
Yes, yes, indeed. Glad you guys had fun at Run's party. I mean, I must have missed the beginning and the middle part. I
yeah.
just came in the end. I
He
was like,
was invited, but he was stuck in his bowl somewhere.
yes, I was stuck in my bowls. You're just gonna rub it in, aren't you? I mean, if
Yeah,
I didn't go, I would have joined you guys from the beginning too. So
yeah.
that's all good though. Yes, I was stuck in my
Oh,
bowls.
the house was full, but quite a bit. I mean, for quite a while. Like all these collaborators. Oh my God, there was a lot. I even asked Linda Jean. She said, "Oh my God, I sorry I can't make it." She was so sorry. She was on a plane from Malibu, so she was going to
Oh, okay. Shout
Malibu.
out to
That's
Linda
why
G.
she couldn't make it. But she I think she's back today. No, she'll be back tomorrow. So
Cool. Well, just pray for her. She has a safe flight home.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, she
Cool.
would have joined. She said she would have joined. Yeah, good.
Yeah. That. No. Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Cool
so,
stuff, man. Cool stuff.
yeah.
And oh, look at that. I'll smoke a joint with you. Okay. Okay. That's what's
Join.
up.
Join.
Hey, cheers to that, Arlene. Yes.
The
Mhm.
only joints I smoke are wooden ones. Wooden ones. I make joint. I make joints to join wood together. That's what I do. No.
Mm.
But
Me-
nothing
I bet
against
you
that
got
because
good stuff.
my I have a cousin. She's so sick. She it's impossible to take away the pain. She takes the what do you call that? The those uh, those drops of cannabis,
Yeah.
and it
Oh,
helps her. That's the only friggin' thing that helps her. She's got everything. I mean, uh, unbelievable, you know. And the only thing that takes away the yeah, that's it.
yeah,
The
CBD.
only thing, the
That's
only thing it really works for her. That's the only thing she takes, and I believe in that stuff, you know. And because it's a natural plant, it doesn't come from the you know pharmaceutical pharmacy
yeah,
stuff.
CBD is awesome. I mean, I use that too, like
Yeah.
regular basis. So it's,
You do?
it really has some awesome effects to it. Even like with like my dad uses it. He also gets his stuff too because California
Yeah.
and you know
Well,
we
in
kind of
Canada, it's legal in Canada as long as you go legally to get it. You know, like through all this. Anyway, she says I make my own oil. Mhm.
uh, Arlene's got the good stuff. Okay, Arlene,
Yeah.
we see you. We see you. Gotta hook us up, So got the good stuff, Arlene. That's cool. I'm glad it helps for you too, just like for
There's
your
Jane. Jane says I have to take cannabis too because it's the only thing that it works. That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
She's in it, and I believe that stuff. You know, if I wasn't paying, I'd go that way too. You know, because these friggin' pills that they put on the market, they're, they take away the pain, but they can also have a hell of a side effects. It kill you. Just the side effects would kill you. So anyway,
mm,
here
right.
it's legal in Canada. You know, it is legal as long as it's a doctor's prescription.
Mm.
Wow, two of my
Hello,
favorite
Sabrina.
readers. There you go.
Yes, your favorite readers are here, Sabrina. Good to see you. And today is
Yeah.
Ron's birthday, so if you want to give him a happy birthday too, if you just want to give him a shout out as well, feel free to do so. And also, since it's shout outs, I'm gonna post your channel too. So even with people who
Yeah.
are new to my channel, you could just find your channel too. So let me see if I could find it. But your channel is linked in the description. So for those who are
Mhm.
watching the replay, Ron's channel is in the description below. Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. Awesome channel, awesome person, awesome human being. So yes, indeed.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Of course. Yeah. So definitely.
Big,
Yeah. Go
yeah,
natural.
yeah,
Exactly.
natural instead. That's right. You know, there's I've watched some I don't know on YouTube some stuff where I watched them uh, and they have natural products like in Japan and other countries. Here, what's going on? Why do you know? Y- like the natural stuff is like hacked down, you know, because of their money, pharmaceutical. You know,
Mm.
their friggin' money. They're trying to not allowing us to have the choice. But you do have the choice. But I mean, it's not easy because this thing is established by the what do you call the the government and everything is whatever controlled. So the only thing, if it's not legal, you can't say nothing, you can't do nothing because the doctors don't say, well, yeah, you should go see somebody that has products, natural products. They'll never say that. Never, 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 unless you're willing to do your own research. Put it that way.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it's kind of like nowadays too, like, I know the topic of just like when it comes to healthcare, it could be
Yeah,
really controversial, but when
yeah,
it comes to going natural, just like taking CBD, using essential oils, or doing like any kind of holistic kind of like practices, or even like holistic tools too, just like, like CBD, or with, I say smoking weed too, that put in that count, but it's kind of like, taking control, like taking charge to when it comes to your own well-being. It's really important, and especially when it comes to your own energy, because everything around us is energy, and just like having that peace of mind for your body too is like very
yeah,
essential. So if you need to say like with Arlene, she needs to just smoke one just to help
yeah.
her, just to calm
No,
her mind.
she's
I
doing
mean,
what she needs to do to, I mean, you can't. What is life when you're in pain all the time? I mean, it's not. But I mean, I know about things that are coming in the future. I can tell you about. I don't know if I'll be around, but I know that the more you raise your vibration, the more people will be able to start healing themselves. Because the higher the vibration, the more healing energy that you absorb. Put it that way, or you can help yourself with that energy because you're raising the vibration, because sickness doesn't survive when on high vibrational energy. Put it that way.
mhm.
Okay. And what else? This will in the future, all what's now is going to change. It really is going to change. It's like taking baby steps right now, but I'm telling you, in the future, it's going to look a lot different than it is now, because there's a big, 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 big discoveries coming in the future, and it's coming uh, like maybe 10, 20 years from now. There's a lot of stuff that all these sickness that we know of will they'll have solutions like way different, because people are changing and their energy is changing and their way of looking at stuff is changing. So they're actually raising their vibration. When they raise their vibration, they get, oh wow, okay, uh that they'll help humanity uh, evolve in a better medical stuff, better ways of living, and everything. So taking care of your body will be essential.
Oh yeah, and it's just like taking care of your body too. Is
Yeah,
is
it's your home.
essential.
It's your home.
Yeah,
If you don't have
it's your
that,
home to
you destroy
protect
your
yourself.
home. You destroy your life. There's no life, nothing.
It's a good
So
point. And
yeah,
it's just like how we can really just take care of our temple, our physical temple. Just like when it
yeah,
comes to any kind of movement, it could be the most simplest thing by just walking like in the beach, or just like have you guys ever heard of earthing too? It's like where you walk barefoot in the forest and you just like really just being connected to nature and just really absorbing that in with your senses. And it's kind of like like even like walking on the beach, for example.
hmm,
Like say it's like you're like on a vacation, and it's like you like at a place where you can just feel comfortable, and then you kind of like, what, I want to get my walk on the sand, get my feet in the sand too, and just earth there too. That's a like a good example of earthing too. That's like a good way to take care of your physical body, because
yeah,
you're
yeah,
connecting to the earth and to the water too, to those elements, and you're connecting with your senses, but also doing that with the human experience, just really going through those painful moments you could learn from. So it's kind of like, it's like the old saying, like we could appreciate the light more from being in those dark places, because it's kind of like once we want to change for the better, it's like, we appreciate the light more. It's kind of like we learn those lessons from those painful experiences and moments. And then we can really just do our best to just, evolve adapt ourselves and grow in so many ways too, even especially during each year too, and even like during like any age too, if we're in our 20s and 30s and 40s or 50s and etc too. So yeah, what you said, sharing, Ron, is kind of really makes sense, and it kind of like that's how you can really just raise your own
There's
vibration.
another thing also about light workers. Light workers will be able to communicate differently, like telepathically, intuitively. So there'll be some will raise their vibration into the what you call telepathically light.
Oh, the intuitive senses. I
Yes,
actually, yeah.
will be raised and will be able to uh, communicate telepathically with each other, while other people will be like in the closet, completely in the dark because they're not using their natural abilities. Put it that way, because
Mm,
we're more powerful than we think. That's what we 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 don't have faith. If we have faith that we are more powerful, you'll see signs of that when you say, "Oh my God, okay, this, you know."
mm.
Anyway,
Evolve as ETs are now. Yes, indeed, Arlene.
hmm
Yes, Ultra Instinct,
yeah,
ETs, it's just like, how you want to evolve and really just blossom in your own way too. And it's kind of
hmm
like the old phrase, how it goes, you can't force a flower to bloom, you gotta let it bloom on its own. So it's kind of like, how you want to raise your vibration, even connecting with your senses, not just your physical senses, but your intuitive senses, if your
yeah.
clairaudience, clairvoyance, empathy too. And I'll probably make a post about it too, share with that probably tomorrow, because I really just found something I just really want to share and just break down to you guys too about the intuitive senses that can help us to just really, help us to raise our vibration. Also keeping us healthy too, not just the physical, but the emotional and mental as well. So
hmm hmm
yeah. Oh my
Because
gosh.
your soul and your spirit and your body is united as one.
Hmm.
It's up to you to um, because we're not calm up here. We create like we're cut off our own energy. We're uniqueness. We have to be unique. Yeah, we have to be who you are. If you're not, well, you're not connected to your your connection of your own energy. We're all unique, but we're all connected. Put it that way.
Hmm. That's a
You know what I
fact.
mean? Yeah,
Hmm.
because we all have. I believe I have my spirituality inside. We're all born with it. Okay, we're all connected to that spirituality in ourselves, but sometimes we think we have to go outside the box to get convinced that you know somebody has to tell us or how to manage our spirituality. There's no friggin' way. You know by yourself
Hmm.
in your
Fact.
soul and your when you're connected, and it
Hmm.
doesn't offend anybody else or take over anybody else's uniqueness. It's just then you find out if you can feel it and live it. You seem to know cloud. You connect with other people. You notice it, the connections, spiritually speaking. I'm thinking what I can see in the side of the invisible. What I'm talking about, I can see it. I don't know how to explain it back. Really, it's hard to prove what I'm saying, but I mean, I'm living it. So, uh,
Yeah.
yeah. And I was lucky that my near-death experience when I had a child, I was a child, that happened. It's a gift. It's not a. I was not condemned. I was very, very sick, and now I know the energy of that explained that uh, everybody has the power to heal themselves. I
Mm.
cannot give that energy to somebody else, but that we do have ourselves that energy. to be able to heal us. Because it healed me. It healed me so. It healed me. It's like a miracle what happened to me. But I mean, I never got sick again. I mean, I even me, I'm there. Oh, what I can't explain it how it worked, but it did. So,
You made a good point there. Just when it comes to for us to be our own healers too, it's kind of like what me and JJ were talking about when it comes to our
yeah,
collaboration. Just
yeah,
become your own healer, and
yeah.
that's true because it's like just being that kind of like as a guide, you can just show people how you can just really be your own healer. It's just like when it comes to just really being attuned and connected with your
Mhm.
senses too, and just really putting your own spin to it as well. Just really finding out for yourself without having to get like outside validation too. So it's like, really just being your own healer is just the most powerful thing we can all do, and really putting our own spin to it can really just be wonderful. And it's kind of like what Arlene said. I'm in Claire, so hey, she's rocking that. That's awesome. So
Yeah.
that's
It's
all
like
good.
it's like when you're reading yourself, you're actually allowing energy to to connect to your cellular structure. Put it that way, and it
Mhm.
helps take take whatever you don't need in your body out and releasing it. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys can understand what I'm saying, but I mean, it might be far fetched there sometimes because you don't. Yeah, your cellular, it's cellular. You can talk to your cells of your body, and they will listen. Put it that way.
Mhm.
But you have to speak the right language, and you have to be tuned in with it, like a radio. Uh, Tuned in there, turn the volume at the right level, vibrational level, and it helps you.
True that.
But
Definitely, definitely.
I'm not wacky. I'm just talking about a whole bunch
You
of
know,
invisible stuff. Yeah,
it's
but
not like that. It's just like it's true. It's because it's kind of like our everything around us is energy.
yeah,
Our DNA is made up in energy, and everything around us, from the trees to the water to our DNA, everything. So it's kind of like tuning into the right frequency. It's a really
yeah,
good way
right.
to remember, just to really connect with yourself, to really just listen to like what you're feeling right now, how your mind feels, how your body feels, how your heart feels. Especially, it's kind of like even like when we're practicing self-care, it's like how can
Mhm.
we honor ourselves today when it comes to what we need to do, and what how to honor ourselves, especially.
Ron is wacky,
Yes, they're per wacky around. Yes, it's all good. We're
but
all wacky in a way.
everything that grows on Earth grows at certain frequency, vibrating frequency. That's how it works.
Mm,
See what I mean? And if it doesn't, if it's not on the frequency, it dies.
mm,
I, I I don't know how I know that. I just know what to, I just know it. That's all.
You got plenty of weed in Oklahoma. That's cool,
Yeah.
Marsha. Nice. You got some good plant stuff right there in your
I
neck of
can
the woods.
help you guys. I got a weed whacker.
Oh my goodness, the weed whackers. So
Yeah.
yes, indeed. And if anyone wants a card for today too, because I'm not sure if you guys want a message for today, if you guys just want to listen to us talk, if feel free to post your questions, at any time. And Ron, if you want to
Yeah.
limit how many questions you want to do, I mean,
I'm
this is
all in. You have any questions? Ask Jay.
I mean, yeah, I'm open to it, but it's your birthday, so it's like,
Yeah.
hey,
That's
whatever
okay.
floats your boat, man. I'm just
Sure.
going with the way, going with the flow,
Go,
basically.
go with the flow.
Yeah, because usually I have something to talk about as by myself, but it's
Yeah.
like Ron's
Yeah.
birthday. It's like, I'm just
I
do
can
something with
understand.
Ron. It was just like spare the moment. So
Mhm.
especially for you guys.
He says these folks are crazy here for this weed.
I get it. I think people need it too. I mean, I get it, Marcia, especially if you know anyone like family or friends who probably are craving that kind of plant. I mean, I get it because this could be, some good benefits to it if you use it for healthy purposes. So,
but this coming together in these chats, these channels, it's about like-minded people coming together, healing each other, helping each other. Uh, we all have our personal stories, but we can help each other. We can always help each other, support with love, and love heals everything. So
hmm especially for anyone who is open to it too.
yeah,
So it's
yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
definitely, definitely, definitely. So maybe I should pull cards for Ron's birthday. I should do
yeah.
that.
You should.
All right, I'll put it for Ron. But if anyone else wants to,
Hopefully, I won't have to wear diapers.
oh, it's not those cards yet. So
Not those cards.
that'll be Saturday.
Hey,
I'll pull those
that
cards for Saturday.
I don't know if it was Vivian or something. There's
Shout
one
out to
that my
Viviani.
supporter says, I need some change. Okay, some so change. They were saying they needed change. Says so. I responded, uh, yes, me too. I need some change. I need to change my diapers. That was so funny. Pull a
Mm,
card for Ron for me.
mm. And Sabrina says, I've been listening to Healing 175
Yeah,
Hertz. Oh,
yeah.
yes.
That's
Those
another
hertz
way. Yeah,
frequencies
yes,
are the best.
yeah.
And that's like helps you with, I think, shoulder pain because it's like, certain hertz can really help you
Yeah.
with certain parts of the body too. So, like 175 hertz, if you're just listening to that kind of frequency of the sound,
Sabrina
it'll help
we're
the body.
what's a reading of having a rough spot in relationship with husband.
Yeah, I got you, Sabrina. So, I got Marcia and Sabrina, but I'm going to pull some cards for my bro,
Okay.
Ron. So, I'm going to pull some for you, then we'll get to Marcia
I
and
pulled
Sabrina.
myself a card. Look what I got. Star card.
Oh, nice. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Mm.
With the healing 175 hertz, Marcia, it's kind of, I have to really look at it again, but it really does help with the body just when it comes to
Yeah.
like with the heat, like the healing properties. So it's really cool.
Mm.
Like 175 hertz or another frequency that's higher has certain purposes that can help with the body too. So I'll look into it a little bit more because it's like I got my certification in a sound healing certification too. So, but it's really interesting to learn about. It's just it's like sound can really just be helpful too. So yes, and silly diapers. Oh my god! Oh my goodness, that's another funny story on that, Serena.
I got a new deck, and that's the One World Tarot. It was created by Dr. Lena Rodriguez, and
Oh, I heard about that, Dex. Shout out to
yeah,
her.
Sinya
Yeah.
Rose, who's a Canadian also, another reader, and their cards are pretty good. Uh, I love them, and the book is amazing. The when you buy cards, you don't get a book that big with explanation for somebody who wants to start tarot. You and the meaning and the picture and everything. The whole thing is, but look at the colors in these cards. They're amazing.
Yeah, it's
Like
very gorgeous,
yeah,
very meaningful and powerful. So it's
yeah,
really good stuff. Shout out to Lena Rodriguez.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, they know because they've been using. Is it the music that is loud?
well, it can be uh,
But
uh, Marsha.
yeah,
So it's kind of like it really to how you listen to it. So it can be loud, but it's loud in the ways that can really just be comfortable, if that makes any sense. So yes, and Ronnie boy, I got 3 cards for you too. So they're very powerful, and you're more than welcome to comment if any of these messages resonate. So when it comes to the first card that I have for you is all about practicing kindness. Always be open to practicing kindness towards yourself, towards your loved ones, towards everything around you in your self-care and spiritual routine. Also, I know you do that for yourself on a regular basis. Just really for your birthday message for today too. Just always being open to practicing kindness towards yourself, towards your loved ones, and everything around you, and
Hmm.
really putting your own spin to it as well. And just really know that you are enough also. So when it comes to this message right here, it's all about plenty. So knowing that you are enough, you have enough, you are enough as a person, as a man, as a human being, just really embracing that from the inside out, just knowing that you are enough, you are worthy, and it's just like really knowing your worth as a human being too. So when it comes to this message right here, but with the next message that I have for you is from Typhon. So it's like a scary image here. It's like all about anger and rage. But how you can really just break this down, Ron, is just like to really just, really recognize if you've been experiencing anger or any kind of like issues from certain things that you're going through, and just really kind of like taking action to express that from a healthy place. So it's kind of like, not
Hmm.
letting like you're getting stuck into that angry place, but also just really taking action to just really getting that off your chest. So it's kind of like if something's upsetting you, or if like or anything too, just really coming from that healthy place to where you can just express that anger from a healthy place instead of like letting it fester and just really getting out of control. So if this message resonates with you also, and it's from Typhon too, it's kind of like he's kind of like the king of monsters. So
Oh.
I think that's Godzilla's title, but his wife is Echidna, and she's like the queen of monsters in Greek mythology. So it's like Typhon, and his wife is Echidna. So it's kind of like knowing those characters from Hercules. It's like, oh, there's like it's really crazy. But just like when it comes to this message, do you want just really recognizing that if you
Mhm.
experience anger and just really expressing that from a healthy place where you're not hurting like anyone else, and especially yourself too. So just really recognizing that.
Yeah,
And
it resonates with me because you know, I'm still human. I
yeah,
practice unconditional love, but it's very hard to practice unconditional love if somebody pisses you off and takes you, for one of these, you know, I don't see anybody uh, in this whole world not reacting to that because, and especially when you're sensitive, but I'm conscious of it and I try to like take a breathe and then not to not letting my emotional state take over. You know what I mean? Like lose it. Like
yeah,
I used before, long time ago when I was younger and I had a lot of experiences to go through. Because I'm very sensitive and emotionally too. It just goes takes over there. I am more conscious of that now, so I breathe. I try to understand or try to find solutions to what's going on. And most of the time I resolve. It's resolved because
yeah,
it made me it made me understand the other person. And sometimes it's not my issues. Sometimes it's somebody else's issues that I'm feeling the energy of somebody else's issues and it's not mine. So it's not me. I don't need to heal that or take it on for as my energy, somebody else's energy, you know. And
yeah,
sometimes if I would have reacted like what, blah, 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 and start, but then you're jumping into the other person's energy and you're feeding it, sort of feeding it, and so you gotta everything is like has to be looked at with your focus. What's
mhm,
going on at that moment, why do I feel like that, why do I and then you can come out completely think out of the box and realize that this person has an issue
mm,
and it's not yours for you to deal with it, so you just let it go and you know you move on,
yeah.
but always keep your happy place or your happy energy.
Hmm. Always keep that happy place, that
Yeah,
peace of
yeah,
mind.
yeah,
So that last card too, I kind of can relate to it because sometimes there are times where I get pissed off. I just
of
really
course.
taking it internally because we're human, of course. It's
Yeah,
like,
we're human.
I'm
We
like,
have
why are people
emotions.
doing that?
We have
Yeah,
emotions. We're sensitive. and then we think, Jesus, but it doesn't sell anything. Even if I told somebody I'm right and you're wrong,
Yeah.
there's no how you say how you say it's just it's a waste of energy. Put it that way, because
Yeah.
it
That's
doesn't.
what creates more drama,
It creates more drama. That's what I'm
Mhm.
saying. So
Right.
what's the sense of fighting somebody that doesn't understand?
Yeah, that's like, just really just
Yeah.
like creating more kind of chaos than just, solutions, so that kind of makes sense. You're trying to
So
prove something you're right, but it's kind of like, it like even though you could be sharing something from a healthy space, but it's kind of
yeah.
like you guys going back and forth and you're screaming at each other, you're cussing each other out. It's like, well, wait a minute, you gotta
Mhm. Yeah.
recognize that.
Yeah. Because
Hey, what's
because
up?
I
It's good to
because
see
I
you.
had so much experience in that I went through a lot of stuff like that, confronting the people that hurt me, and then I realized it's not working out. It's even it goes on, and both of those nobody's a winner in that situation. It's the
Right,
friggin' ego that gets involved. That's where we have to let go of that stuff.
right,
And to be a winner or to be somewhat is to realize that everybody has issues, and their issues is for them to
figure it out.
figure it out.
Mhm.
But also that they you have to respect that they need their space to resolve the friggin' thing and not dump it on us. You know what I mean? And
Right,
if they
right.
did dump it, it's because they didn't realize how to deal with the friggin' thing, and they want to dump it on somebody, and they're trying to. Ego tries to drag you into suffering with them. That's what they're doing.
Mm,
Actually, they're pulling you in, and if you, why should you be a victim? I'm tired of being a victim, so I don't go into that victim mode anymore. So yeah,
right, right.
okay. And
Right.
being real, what do you mean? I'm right and you're wrong. Doesn't work. That's not unconditional love. That's something else. You know, like, but
Mm,
that's what people go through. You look around you. All these arguments in the government. I'm right. You're wrong. Yeah, you're so blah 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 blah. You see that? That's where we have to us light workers have to um, we we have to practice to get out of that stuff. Don't get yourself pulled into that stuff, because even if you're right, I mean, even if you're right, you lose something. You know what I mean? Because it's
yeah.
ego stuff. On the other side, they don't argue like that. They know. You know what I mean? It's like it's so. It's like a united harmony, united knowing, a united love, unconditional love on the other side. They don't have these friggin' arguments like that. Well, you did this to me, or you did that to me. They don't have that. That's crap. That's a lot of crap. Put it that way.
Mm.
So, and then you need a lot of toilet paper.
Right. Shout out to Beverly. Good to see you. And she's just sharing, like, I'm finding out how to deal with.
Yeah.
That's powerful, Beverly. That's glad you have that awareness about you too. And it's good to see you, Beverly, and especially to my boy Russ too. So thank you for being here as well. Shout out to Russ. Good to
Yeah.
see you, my friend, and hopefully everything is well. And hope you guys are enjoying your day too.
There's another
And
question
Russ,
you had. Yeah, you got another question. You started up there.
yep, I got Russ. I got you, bro. So, all right, we're
Okay.
gonna get to people's questions. We're gonna probably do three today since we're in the hour already. So, Marsha wants a card for her today. So all right, she gets two because she gonna get one for me and one. So,
It's funny how energy works, because I wasn't thinking about talking about that stuff. It all of a sudden it came out.
right, right. I feel you. Its
Mhm.
energy is amazing. So it's how we can experience that with our senses too.
Yeah.
It's pretty wicked. Marsha, what's your card for her today?
Linda is in the house also.
Oh, she is?
Yeah,
Okay.
Linda Sandoval.
Oh, Linda Sandoval. Okay.
Ah,
Cool. Hey, Linda. Good to see you.
yeah.
All right. So, Marcia, I pulled a card for you if you don't mind, but I got the card of self-esteem. It's all about, just really creating that kind of healthy self-esteem for yourself to just really appreciating the most beautiful aspects of yourself from the inside out. So, just really building that inner confidence, when it comes to your self-esteem. Just really doing that for yourself in your own self-care routine, for your own spiritual journey, to just really building that self-esteem up to where it really feels right for you. So it's kind of like, building that inner confidence, just really getting that for you, just really feeling that from the heart space is just to really
Mhm.
taking the time for yourself to really just building that inner confidence and really just doing that from the inside out. So it's kind of like how you do that, Marcia, to just really building that confidence from the inside out, just really putting your own spin to it, and never always just love yourself for who you are. Just when you're building that inner confidence, that self-esteem too. So this beautiful Japanese goddess here, Amaterasu, his message resonates with you too, Marcia. Feel free to share your thoughts and feelings
Mhm.
about it too. And much love to you. So
Okay. Um, I didn't pull one. I pulled three. Because, okay. Um, Marcia, I pulled three cards for you. Uh, the first card that came out was the Four of Swords. Okay. The Four of Swords is like um, creating that space. You need to rest. You've been maybe going through some stuff there, and sometimes we need. I gotta take a break. I gotta recharge my batteries. Put it that way. That's what the Four of Swords represent. Taking time to rest. You may be doing a lot of stuff for a lot of people, helping them out, but it's time to take a little bit of time for yourself. Uh, this peaceful space that you need to create for yourself. Uh, then I got the Six of Cups, and how else can I put this? Um, I see it as a connection to a healthy relationship, positive people around you. So that that also show you support back and forth. You know what I mean? Like beautiful energy back and forth. Um, then I got I think it's something to do with I got the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Put that way. There's things that are coming up for you that will help you. Um, Whatever's going through in your life, the Wheel of Fortune. There's more fun. I think it's financial stuff coming up. Uh, Financial growth. So I hope that resonated with you. Those are the three cards I picked from the One World Tarot. That
mm,
sounds reasonable for you. Oh, there you go.
powerful. And much love to you, Marcia. Hopefully the cards that we pulled for you were very helpful too.
Mhm, mhm.
And Sabrina is next. She wants a reading, having a rough spot in her relationship with her husband. Okay. Sorry that you're going through that. But we'll pull some cards for you on that too.
Um,
The next people we have is Russ and JR. So
okay.
let's shuffle these cards again. Hmm. Yeah, I'm seeing things. Oh.
Wow.
Mm. You want to share what you got, or are you not finished yet?
I'm just pulling some more cards here.
Gotcha. I've done some stuff too, just when it comes to energy of it. Just really gentle stuff as well. So when it comes to that.
Well, oh my God, those cards. Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
I'm okay. I was going to say something about uh, about being truthful. One of you, you are you're speaking your truth, and the other one, you know what I mean. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? It's like you're standing in your truth, and you're dealing with somebody that's not quite there, or you know, like
someone is in their truth and someone isn't, right? I believe I kind of feel.
yeah. Well, it's like oh Jesus. Mm. You know, I gotta twist my tongue a little bit. I want to say something that you know.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah. Okay. What's happening is that oh, Jesus. Like what I feel is like you're speaking your truth. You're standing in your truth, and your husband might not be at the same level as you are, and he might not understand what's going on, and it's possible that I don't know how to put this. Um, I mean, no, like somebody is trying to bring you back to the instead of going forward, it's trying to bring you back to this when you might have not been as alert as you are today. You're more present than before. You're seeing things differently than before. You're vibrating at a higher level, but the other one is not following. It doesn't follow you, or uh, is not supporting you in your truth. Then it creates conflict on the spot. It creates conflict because uh, I got the Emperor. The first card I got. Now this is represents your you are in charge of your life. You're not in charge of your husband's life because your husband is a unique other person. Okay, he's got to evolve, um, but it's because that is you. I see you as the Emperor, speaking your truth, standing in your truth, and that you haven't experienced of hardship with a relationship with another. It could be your husband, it could be anybody that is not in the same radio frequency as you are, like a radio frequency. And when people are on the same uh, frequency, they communicate, they understand, they there's a beautiful um, uh, relationship. Because I got the Ace of Swords. It's about speaking your truth. It's about
Mm.
keeping and speaking your truth, standing your truth always, no matter what. Now, because maybe okay, I got the Five of Cups also. The uh, there's a feel of lost emotional. Okay, so no, the Five of Cups is, you see this person. There's two cups standing, and all the three other ones are on the ground. So there's a feeling of lost, uh, lost. How can I put it? Lost love, lost of communication, loss of passion between you two. Could it be something like that? Because I see two cups and I see three on the ground. So I don't know if that resonates with you, Sabrina. But the only thing I could say about that is stand in your truth. Don't let yourself be a victim. Don't put yourself in the victim mode, because um, everybody has their responsibility in a relationship. It works not just one sided, it has to work both sides, you know,
Mm.
together. That's how it works. It doesn't work well. You do what I say, or you do this my way. It doesn't work that those things. It's just, it gets very toxic, and you know.
Yeah,
But I'm wishing you the best of relationship.
yeah,
I know it's hard to go through those stuff because I've been through before, but I had to realize that maybe you know, it's time to move on, or
mm.
something like that. So
Yeah. I kind of, when it comes to your question, Sabrina, I just feel like this energy of feeling stuck. It's kind of like,
yeah,
it's like you want to progress, but it's kind of like, maybe like, so your husband is holding you back in a certain way. It's like, it's kind of like you, like, because you're very lively. I feel like there's lively energy, and I think that's coming from you, Sabrina,
yeah,
because you're very
that's it.
expressive. But I feel like the other energy is kind of like putting like a halt to it. It's kind of like, hey, stop. It's like, don't get any further. It's like, it's like, what the hell? Like, how come I'm feeling like this? It's like, what's going on? It's kind of like you're like in a rough spot, like you said too, in your relationship. And I'm sorry you're going through that too. But kind of like what Ron said too, when it comes to what he shared with his cards. And for you, Serena, when the first card that I have for you is all about compassion. So just really coming from out of that,
Mhm.
place to a victimhood
She
too. Just
she
really,
says, yeah, she says, yes, exactly. I am very honest lady. That's what I told you. Speaking of truth. Yeah, there you got it
yeah,
on the screen there. And he isn't interested in raising his vibration. He has to do the work. He can't do the work for him, no matter what.
yeah,
And
that's
and
exactly what I have my cards
if
on.
you don't, if you you shouldn't let go of your honesty, your truth, because you, don't put yourself in the victim mood, because that's exactly, you're trying to put you in that situation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and just like the way you
Yeah,
could get out of that too is just really bringing that compassion towards yourself too. If you feel like you're in that victim mode during that rough spot in your
yeah,
relationship,
yeah.
just really being gentle with yourself and really doing your best to just do that no matter what. When it
No matter
comes
what.
to, yeah, just really come out of that, heavy place too, of feeling stuck like in the victim mode too. It's like, like you feel like you want to raise your vibration, but your partner doesn't want to do that kind of thing too in the relationship. That could kind of bring more problems. But like, just like the second message that I have for you also is just like when it comes to home, and it's kind of like, when it comes to the temple, and it's kind of like, when it comes to our temple where we live too, it's kind of like, sometimes where things can get really crazy in our place where we, if you live with your partner too, and just really being open to just really like say decorating your home from a place of healthy curiosity to just really decorating your home, but also just really doing that from a healthy place, just like making, yeah, I'm not sure if this is like you're going through this too, so it's kind of like if you're open to just say decorating your home to where you can just like have things that really just bring you joy, that bring your energy to life per se too. So it's kind of like, making your sacred temple, especially not for you for yourself, but also just like, just like for your partner too. But it's kind of like, when it comes to this message, Sabrina, just really being open to just creating that sacred temple, for your relationship too. Just really doing that, for yourself. Or if he probably needs to do that too, do his part to just really honoring that sacred temple that you guys live in your home. So it's kind of like really just being open to do that from the inside out, just really creating that kind of sacred temple when it comes to your home, your temple, the place that you live to, from a healthy space as well. And it's kind of like when it comes to being stuck in that rut too, just really taking action to just making those changes. It's kind of like I feel like this is for your hubby. So it's kind of like I feel like with you, you want to just change too. Like you really want to raise your vibration to just to really just evolve. But I feel like for him too, it's just like if he's open to this, just really for him to just really making those changes for the relationship. So it's kind of like doing the work. This is like a masculine energy card that's all about taking action, because from a healthy space where you are just taking action to just making those changes for not only yourself, but if you're in a relationship with a partner that you care about, or so on and so forth. And just like if he just like for him, if he's open to do so, is to just really making those changes for your relationship, especially for himself too, if he's open to do that. And I know like with you, I feel like you want to do this too, Serena, but just like
Mhm.
for your partner, if he's just like if he feels like he's feeling stuck, it's just like what he can do just to help with the relationship to blossom and move forward. Is just he's gotta be open to just make those changes for himself and really taking action to that as well in his own way. So, or even just like moving on too, I could also like what Ron said, just like if he doesn't want to do that, is kind of make those changes for yourself to bring it to just really move on too. So it's kind of like if he's not willing to just say move on and to evolve and just like for the relationship, it's kind of like making those changes for yourself too, just really taking note of that and just really taking action from a healthy place. So hopefully that those cards help too, Serena. It was just a little bit, I say not over the place, but just like when it comes for you too, it's just when it comes to bringing compassion towards yourself to really get out of that victimhood and just really, doing your best to just really creating that sacred temple for yourself as well. And if you really just like, if things feel like it's like too much and it feels like you're stuck, just really making those changes for yourself to just really move on from a healthy place. So, if that those cards really help, Serena, feel free to comment and much love to you.
I was just going to add to that because I learned a long time ago. Uh, your life belongs to you. It doesn't belong to anybody else. I don't care if you're married or not.
Right.
Nobody owns you. See what I
Right.
mean? And
Right. Exactly.
why I say that because I was kind of person that was on a mission and loved to help people. Always, I love to help people, but I thought I would save people. That's what my mindset was like. It was a little friggin' program says, "Oh, geez, I have to save this person." No, you don't save anybody but yourself. And I learned that.
Mhm.
Okay, it's not. I don't. It doesn't stop me from being kind and willing to help other people. It's just it came to mind that uh, no matter what you do for other people, they still have to deal with their issues. You cannot take those issues on and do something with because they're not yours, and that person's life doesn't belong to you, or they your life doesn't belong to them. It's like, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
are responsible for your life, and you're the master of your life, not the master of somebody else's life. Put it
Mhm.
that way. Okay. So the
Right.
issues, that person is responsible for their issues and not yours. Put it that way. And
Mhm.
it came clear to me like that. But I had to suffer a lot of times to realize that. what I'm saying. No, I went through hell, this all kinds of relationships and betrayals and everything to come to that conclusion because I didn't friggin' understand until I got enough is enough. It's not a bad thing. It sounded bad then because Jesus, I was suffering, but I didn't understand why what's happening to me because I was trying to save somebody else's ass when I should be saving my own and taking care of my life, and their issues is not mine. I want to help so much that I wanted to deal with their issues. I can't take that on. I used to take that on, and I am an empath. Besides that, so it was easy for me to get sucked into that stuff. Anyway,
Mhm.
just put that out.
Yeah, that's good. Really good advice, Ron. And it's just like, just really making those
But
changes
it's the
for
truth.
yourself.
I mean, if you look at it, it's the truth. It's
Yeah,
pure
yeah,
truth. Nobody owns your life.
exactly. Hmm.
But mentally, here the society says, "Oh, that's my wife. That's my husband." You know what? It's the way we think about it that you own that person. You don't own frig all. They share your life with you. They don't own it.
Mm.
Put it that way. So
Facts, man.
yeah, I
So
just
hopefully,
want to. I wanted to say hi to Arlene Fournier who won.
hey, Arlene Forney, good to see
She
you.
won a 30-minute reading with me, and it's my birthday today, so I won't be doing it today. And I'm pretty busy this week. I'll get back to you for your free reading. So I got your email the other day. So thank you for that.
Cool.
And
And it's
make
good to see you, Arlene Forney.
yeah.
A big shout out to you as well. So, but also Sabrina, for the cards that we pulled for you, hopefully they were helpful as well for you when it comes to your relationship too. And we're gonna pray for you too. So much love, Sabrina,
I
and
hope it helps you out there.
yeah,
And
and
yeah, it could help you. You know,
yes. Oh, sorry, Russ. I'll get back to you, but I just want to read what Sabrina says. I got cleaning house a couple days, and my house isn't dirty, but need God to flush the closet first. Oh shoot. Okay. Glad you did that for yourself, Sabrina. So yeah. So yeah, definitely. It's kind of like creating that sacred temple. It can really just help you to evolve to declutter and just get rid of anything that's no longer needed and really just keeping things in order to.
you know what I heard about something about antiques. People that have antiques in their house, they gather or antiques either from family members and things like that. That they can send bad vibes and you don't even know about it, and you wonder what the hell is going on in your house. When you hang on to that, it's time maybe to it's time to it's time to let go of that stuff. And sometimes they hang on to antiques because oh,
Yeah.
and it depends on what the energy is in those antiques. You see what I mean? So
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah. Good point. And Arlene Forney says, "Hi, Ron. No hurry. Happy birthday." Oh, cool.
red, red face heart. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's all Scott with the last card. Sabrina, it's his job if he wants to make those changes for himself and for your relationship that you guys are into. But if he doesn't want to do that, it could also mean for you to just make those changes for yourself to move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, definitely. We'll pray for you, Sabrina. And Russ,
Whether it doesn't matter who in any relationship, it's the same thing. Whether you're married or not, or husband or not, it's the same thing in every freaking relationship. You cannot do the work for other people's issues. You can suggest things. You can try to help them, but they got to do the work.
hmm
You can't do the work for them.
they gotta be open to do that for
Yeah,
themselves.
because if you do that, you know what? You're taking their karma on your shoulders. Put it that way.
Hmm
Who wants that? So,
Right. So Russ, we're gonna pull some cards for you. He wants some tarot cards.
did we miss some questions? No.
See what the tarot cards
No.
say for me. Okay, Russ, we got you, bro. See if you're still here. Rotten, aka Russ. Feel free to let us know. We'll pull some cards for you, bro.
What's his name? Rust, you said?
Yeah, his name's Russ, but his screen name is different. But I know him.
Okay.
He's really
Oh,
he's
you
a
know him. He's a personal friend. Yeah.
he's a cool guy. I did a private reading for him a while ago, a couple times. He's a really cool dude. Shout out to him.
Oh,
So Russ, pull
oh.
some cards for you, man.
Oh, my bad. Okay. Um, is that person doing something with some kind of, I was going to say, some business or something coming up?
Hmm.
Uh, like are you opening up or on something or working on something?
I
Like
got that too. Now you mentioned it. I feel like he's really. If you're really, I'm sensing that you're really focused on something, Russ. So if you want to comment
yeah.
on that too, feel free to let us know if that resonates with you too. So I think I got the similar energy when it
You know
comes
what
to.
I mean? Like, is there something you're working on, like a I don't know, something you want to do, and you're with other people, other relationships that trying to, um, I don't know, how do you put that? How do I say that? You're trying to create something,
Mm,
like create it, maybe a space, something is something to do with um, maybe a business or an idea or a dream that
like
you're
something?
yeah, you know what
Mm.
I mean, like a,
Oh yeah, okay. He says he's working on a book and a couple other projects.
that's what okay.
Yeah, that's what
I
makes
was
sense.
trying to pull
Yeah,
that
yeah,
in there.
good
I couldn't
thing.
put my
Like you're
finger on
very,
it quite well,
yeah.
but there's something like yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
yeah.
okay. I picked the cards are saying the chariot. It's time to well, that's an action card, first of all. Okay, action, and and I got the nine of cups, uh, which is cups is about about uh, wh- you should be proud of what you work on a book and you're proud of your work. Okay, and he says a couple other projects, but it depends. What I'm talking about, other relationships are with you or you're working with. Uh, maybe they don't always see the things the way you want them to see, and it's creating maybe some conflict because that's the fight of one. It's about conflict between. They they might not see it the way you see it and things like that. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or that is affecting your a little bit, but you're working on it. But I mean, there's conflict and not, not on the same level. But the end card for you is you have the strength
Mm.
and the knowledge and the strength, and it's your project, not theirs. Put it that way. So I hope that helps you out too, because sometimes when there's conflicts, we it creates a doubt of what we're doing because these relations could um, create doubt because it's us that's doing the work. It's us as it's my idea, it's my dream, it's my thing, and sometimes some people, you know, they're not 100% behind you, supporting you, like like uniquely supporting you without there's judgment, there's criticism, there's things that come up. So I don't know if that resonates with you, but
Hmm.
anyway. But you do have the strength and the power, and stand in your truth. Put it that way. Always.
Hmm. Yeah, he really does. And it's kind of like what you used to sense too when it comes to him working on different projects. And for you, Russ, it's to really just observe those kind of like, when it
Mhm.
comes to your mind from a quiet place to where you can just really sit with yourself, with your creative mind, and just really observe and just
Yeah.
really, connect with that from also from a healthy place with your heart, but also to help you to really calm your mind, also to
Mhm.
really just focus on the things that you're working on when it comes to writing a book or other projects that
Yeah.
you have in mind too, because I really do have that sense, this really sharp focus that you have too. So it's kind of like to just when it comes to observing, just like observing any kind of like projects you're working on from your writing your book to any other kind of projects too, just really observe from a passionate place to help you to quiet your mind as well. And
Yeah.
just
He
like when it
said
comes,
something about the five of wands that I pulled. He said could
yeah,
be me. Uh,
procrastinate.
procrastination. Yes, it could
Yeah, I
be.
get that.
It
Yeah.
could be. It's interior conflicts. Yes, could create that.
Yeah, and you kind of like you said it, Ron, too. So I got the card of release for you, Russ. It's
Yeah.
kind of like, just to for you to help you to when you're observing too with yourself to whatever goals that you have as well, just from a healthy place where you can connect with your heart and to help you to quiet your mind. But also when you take the time to just, if you want to just release any kind of like heavy stuff that's no longer serving you from like procrastination or any kind of unhealthy energies too that's just holding you back from your growth. So it's kind of like, observing yourself, just sitting with that too. Just when it comes to just really observing yourself too, when it comes to your goals, if you feel like you have any kind of blocks that you notice, just really noticing that from a help quiet place where you can just be with yourself, as well, especially to what you're working on and how you're feeling too about those projects too. And just really if you're open to just say just releasing any kind of like heaviness that's holding you back, it could be from procrastination to whatever that's that really
Yeah.
just holds heavy to you too, just really being open to just releasing it, kind of like with this image here too, is kind of like with this goddess here, just releasing something in the fire and just letting it all go. So it's kind of like a metaphor for you, Russ. It's just to really just doing that from the inside out to just really being open to letting go of anything that's holding you back, just really releasing that from a healthy place. And just like when you once you do that, also just really having fun exploring those kind of projects too, just really, going outside your comfort zone, traveling, and just like traveling from a healthy space to where you're just not only, honoring yourself, but also honoring the places that you're going to. So if you're just open to just exploring your I say your oh my gosh when it comes to traveling, just like going outside your comfort zone, or just like when it comes to the projects that you're working on too, if you just wanted to just like when you're taking action to traveling and just really doing that from a healthy place where you're just honoring the places that you're going, the people too as well, and yourself. It's just like for it can help you to any kind of projects that you're working on too, if you're just saying you're open to writing your book, if you need that inspiration, or just like with anything too, just taking action to just really traveling and just really exploring too, just really doing that from a healthy space as well, once you are open to just really letting go of anything that's holding you back from doing that. So if any of these cards resonate for you, Russ, just when it comes to the three oracle cards that I pulled for you, feel free to comment at any time, especially for when it comes to the projects that you're working on. I just like, with this message, just really observing yourself to when it comes to your projects, what you're working on, and how you feel about it too. Just really observing from a to help you to quiet your mind and to really connect with your heart from a healthy place, and
Mhm.
just really being open to just let go of anything that's holding you back. So when it comes to this message, just really just taking the time for yourself to just really letting go from the inside out, to let go of anything that's holding you back, and just really once you do that, and just like this project that you're working on, just really taking the time to take action to just explore and then just really getting that inspiration for any kind of projects that you want to do, and just really doing that from a healthy place to where you're honoring the places that you're going, and also yourself as well. So if that resonates with you, Russ, much love to you, bro, and it's always good to see you too. So, and he says thank you as well. So
Mhm.
you're welcome.
It's all about having faith, and sometimes it depends how we have programs in our little minds that we picked up or sponged when we were young, and it's about faith. Have believe that the universe is on your side and doing everything possible to make you happy. You know,
Hmm.
and if you have that faith, they will deliver. Like you know, but you have to, you have to, you have to say to yourself, "I'm worthy. I have this, and have faith, and keep going and keep going. You'll see signs of it that, and be proud of your accomplishments, especially when you do when you do projects like this yourself. I'm not a book writer, but I'm a guy that works with wood. So that thing behind me, that I built that myself, and that's called horizontal Murphy bed. I built kitchen cabinets, and I didn't go to school for that. It just came out naturally,
Mm.
you know. But you have to have faith, and when you do something after everything is accomplished, imagine the feeling that you have being proud of what you
Hmm.
which is the
Yeah,
end. Yeah,
exactly. So much love, Russ. Respectfully saying that, and you got this, man. Just believe in yourself.
yeah.
And JR is next, and she says, "I'm dating C. Did he cheat on his past relationship, or how did it end? Should I trust him?" Hmm. Seems some conflict
We
there.
have 3 or 4 questions in the same one. I'm dating C. Did he cheat in his last relationship, or how did it end? Hmm. Should I trust him? Wow.
Well, if there's like, if you have doubts about if he
Yeah,
cheated,
if your gut tells you something, you wouldn't be asking this question right now. So it's
I
like you,
mean, it's I'm no relationship expert from what I've heard from my parents too. It's just like if you get like if you're how can I say if you're just like curious if your partner cheats, then that could be something to really address because it's kind of like a problem could arise. So I'm just saying that too, Jr. Just saying that too from listening to my parents talking about with relationships, and it's like if you suspect that your partner is cheating, then it's kind of like, it's something to really just, take like be like alert of because that could be a problem coming to rise too. So it's kind of like, with that. But I'm just saying that too from respectfully saying that for you, JR. So it's, I could post some cards for you, but just to help you out with it. But what I'm feeling from that too is just like, if you feel like you don't trust him too, it's kind of like, it's really got to do what's necessary to protect your well being. So it's kind of like, if you
yeah.
feel like your partner's cheating, it's kind of like,
You always got to think about your well-being.
you know,
You know, oh Jesus, because you're so worried about what it happened to me. If you got that feeling, there's something the universe is telling you something already, you know,
yeah.
and you need to listen to that rather than you don't need to go there and get hurt or whatever.
Yeah, and
That way.
just like if you guys just want to say like have that healthy conversation about those kind of like when it comes to
Mm.
what's bothering you too, just really doing that from a healthy place where you guys could listen to each other too. But if he's like say like denying it too, or if he's just trying to like change your mind, it's something to really just take note of too. Just always protect yourself is what I'm feeling now too. And also, not to get off track, but what's up, Kiva and Gina? Good to see you guys. So thank you guys for being here too. But I'll post some cards for you, JR, just to help you with your relationship question, but let's see. Yes.
Thank you, Gina.
Oh, that's sweet.
They're talking about that friggin' balloon that Biden shot down, and still talking on the news on that. I
Wow.
just turned my head and I saw the friggin' balloon. He bursted my balloon on Saturday night. My
Pop.
party. He bursted. Yeah. Anyway, somebody made a joke on that. That was so funny. Ah, I get all this stuff is oh my god, there's so many stuff going on. Uh, the card I got, JR, was a judgment card right off the bat, which resonate with your question there. You know, there's a judgment comes to
I
forefront.
got a similar card too.
Yeah. Then I got suspension, the hangman, which is energy that's in, it's going nowhere. Not really. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Uh, exactly what your question. Um, uh, and then, oh Jesus, I don't know. Sometimes hmm, I try to put it in a positive light. This thing, but it's coming out that I got the 5 of cups. So 5 of cups, you got 2 cups standing and 3 cups that are on the ground here spilled. So it relationships are to build a solid relationship. It got to be based on truth. And if you don't, if that relationship is not about uh, both of you being truthful, then it's not. It's there's going to be a time where there'll be spilt milk cups that are on here. There's a loss. It's not working out. It won't
Mm.
work out unless it's built on trust. Because if you don't have that, you got no house. You need to build a solid structure at first. Uh, the first solid structure to build the rest of your house to be well structured house. It's the same thing with relationships. And if there's not honesty in the how in your relationship, it doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't matter. It doesn't go anywhere. You know. Um, then I got the full card, which tells me there's a new beginning for you. So, uh, I whatever you got or you're feeling, because you always have free will. You can do what you want. You don't have to be a victim to this person. Put it
Mm.
that way. Okay. You don't have to put yourself in the situation. You are a very intuitive person. Listen to it no matter what. I know you're looking for, uh, you know, some people just run after love. And the more you run after it, that's what happens. You get into these relationships that don't serve you at all. Um, then I got the 8 of Pentacles. So that's like working hard to keep what you do have so that you won't um, you know just listen to what your gut is saying. That's what I'm saying. uh, so I don't know about the rest, or did he cheat on his last relation? It could be, you know I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna, even if I knew, I wouldn't predict that. So because you do have free will, you do have your gut, and you do have your intuition, and just listen to your intuition, listen to your heart. If it makes you happy, then great. But if something tells you there's a red flag, there's a red flag. Listen to that too, because no matter how much you want a relationship, you don't need to put yourself in the victim mode. Put it that way. I hope that I'm trying to say it in a positive way. Put it that way. So I I don't want to point fingers on nobody. So but
Yeah, me either.
I
So
hope that I'm saying that you have free will and only uh, to help you, guide you, and you still have free will. These are for entertainment purposes only. These questions, and that's what it is. So if it helps you, great.
mm, yeah, like what Ron said too, Ron, it's just like, I got the card of seek, so it's kind of like, I sense that you really are seeking the truth when it comes to your partner's past relationships too. Just really kind of figuring that out as well. I just like really do sense that you really are curious about when it comes to just your previous partner's past relationship too. And just like, if you are just curious about if you want to seek the truth out when it comes to your partner's past relationships, since you guys are dating already. I'm not sure how long you guys been dating, but it's just like if you're just curious to seeking the truth from, the person that you're dating to, just really for both of you guys can just be in a place where you can just have that kind of open and healthy conversation to just be vulnerable and just really share that too. And it's just like, when you're seeking out the truth, it's good to do that because it's kind of like we want answers to certain things so we can just protect ourselves too. But I really do sense that you are seeking answers to when it comes to your partner's last
Mhm.
relationship too. And it just really sensing that also. But if he like just say like for example, if he's just like, making you feel weird or certain ways too. And just like, always remember who you are. So it's kind of like with individualization, just really, if he feels like he's gaslighting you, he's lying to you also, or if you just really feeling some weird stuff from it as well, just really doing your best to just really remember who you are too, and just really feeling that from the inside out to who you are as a person, as a woman, as a human being too, just to really trust your intuition, remember who you are too when it comes to your identity, and just like don't let anyone or anything just gaslight you or making you feel a certain way too, because it's just good to know the truth about certain things. You know if a previous partners cheat on someone else, you want that to happen to you. So but if someone's making you feel a certain way, or just like you feel like someone is just like lying to you, also just really remember who you are, just really trusting that from the inside out with this powerful message here from Artemis. And just like to help you to just to take action with that is just really going through those kind of obstacles too. So it's kind of like obstacles like when it comes to certain challenges, and just like when it comes to seeking the truth and remembering who you are, it's just like for your relationship for C, whoever he is, it's just like just really taking action to go through those obstacles to just really um to really how can I put this, to just really going through those challenges where you can just really see the light through the situation. So it's kind of like if you need to just if like he feels like he's he cheated on his last partner, but he's trying to like sugarcoat it or lie about it too, just really trusting that gut feeling like the previous card also, and just like do whatever is necessary to just really going through those obstacles too. If you don't want to date them again, you're more than welcome to not to, because if someone cheats on their previous partner, there's a possibility that could happen to you as well. But I'm just saying this too from just help from what the cards are sharing for you too, Jr. So when it comes to obstacles, just really taking action to just do that from a healthy space to just going through
Yeah.
those challenges as well, and just like for yourself, especially for your well-being too, where you're not being taken advantage of, you're not being gaslit or being lied to also. And just like doing that too, just really like with the first card, seeking out the truth too, just really getting some answers. But if he's not willing to give you an answer, if he's trying to gaslight you as well, just always remember that just remember who you are too when it comes to this card from individualization. Always remember who you are from the inside out. And just like, doing that also, and just like, going through those challenges also when it comes to just, those obstacles when it comes to that relationship. It's just like to really just remember who you are and just really, doing what's necessary to protect yourself and etc. So if those cards resonate for you, JR, much love to you, and hopefully, you'll figure things out too once you discover the truth. So yeah, I'm done on that part. that was that was a lot, but hopefully those cards were helpful, JR.
Yeah.
Yeah,
To find love, you shouldn't have to suffer. Put it that way,
yeah,
and
exactly,
you know,
exactly.
or
So
find a good relationship. You don't need to suffer. It should be, um, yeah. Okay, Linda.
yeah,
I
so
think she left, but we can read on her anyway. She can
yeah,
ask.
I think she's still here. I think
No,
she's
I
still
think she had to go. I think she had problems.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry about that. We
She
could pull
says,
a
"I
card.
gotta go. I have some issues here." So,
Oh, okay. But
you
we'll
have
pull a
another
card for
question
Linda.
below that. You have another
From
question.
you, Linda?
No,
Christian?
yeah, Kristen.
Yeah,
Kristen
I think she'll
Louise.
be our last one, unless if anyone else want a card for today, we could do a little, like, I could add one more. I don't know if we have to do anything else, Ron, but it's your birthday, so you can do whatever you want to
I
do.
don't mind.
Okay. So
I'm in it for the long haul.
it's your birthday, so you can do whatever you want to do, man. So
Well,
we're gonna pull a card for Linda real quick, so
it's
if she
your channel.
she's there. I don't mind.
And I dropped a bunch of cards on the floor. So,
Excuse me. Ooh.
hmm.
Linda. Okay, Kiba. Kiba will be our last person. So I got Kiba.
Okay.
Yeah, gotcha. So Linda,
Well, for
Christian
Linda, I got the Judgment card, I got the Queen of Swords, and I got the Six of Cups.
for
So,
Linda.
yeah, for Linda. So
Cool.
maybe something going on with there's a lot of judging and a lot of whatever, uh, judging, criticizing, or going on. And I see Linda as the Queen of Swords herself, where uh, knowledge, she has a lot of intuitive knowledge, spiritual knowledge, which uh, it belongs to her uniqueness to her. Okay. And Then I got the Six of Cups. So these two people are coming together. Whatever it is, it's going to be resolved. And she's the one that represents the Queen of Swords. She has the knowledge, the ability, and the capacity to reveal things that. So put it that way. So I hope that resonates with you, Linda.
I got the same card too. So like with her, it's just like for her to really staying committed to who she is and
Yeah.
like everything too. So it's kind of like what the card that you pulled. So like with Hera, she's like the queen of the gods in the Greek mythology,
Yeah.
folklore. That's kind of like, she's always stayed committed. Just like with Zeus, he couldn't keep it in his, godly metaphorical pants, but it's kind of like she's always stayed committed to him and the relationship. And just like for you, Linda, if you're watching the replay, it's just really staying committed to who you are from the inside out. Just when it comes to who you are as a person, as a woman, just really staying committed to who you are, what you believe in, what you want to do too, and just really staying committed to that commitment, from the inside out, and just really feeling that from within too. So
Mhm.
if this message resonates with you, Linda, if you're watching the replay, feel free to comment at any time, and much love to you.
Yeah,
So
much love to you. Yeah.
yes, indeed. So Christian is next, and she like
Yeah, she's in
convention.
a long distance relationship. So she might
I've been in
something
one of those.
about internet stuff.
Mm.
Uh,
Have you guys met on social media? I'm getting that feeling. Is it like Facebook, Instagram, or if you want to share that, Christian? I'm not sure where you guys met on YouTube or something. I'm not sure because social media nowadays, like people meet all the time, like Facebook, especially like Instagram and YouTube. So it's kind of like you meet.
well, with these relationship, make sure you listen to your
Okay.
gut. Make sure that you say you're really, really aware because
Yeah,
relations, long distance relations, you don't know who you're dealing with. I,
yeah, just making sure you're not being catfished too. So it's
yeah,
kind of like if you're having like video chats with this person, you're hearing their voice.
yeah, you could have video chats, but
Yeah.
you know, so it's sort of a website. It's just a friendship. That's okay.
Oh, okay. Okay.
As long as it, because a relationship is not built like the next day. It
Oh,
takes
you
time
guys
to
met
develop.
before in person. Okay.
We have
Yeah.
met before. Okay.
Gotcha. Gotcha. All right.
Well, I pulled a magician. First card. Wow.
Magician.
That's creativity. That's creating something. You know, I mean,
Manifesting.
you got to get to know the other person really,
Mm.
you know, and listen to your gut. If you feel like it's secure and you know uh, your intuition tells you something, then it's all good.
Hmm.
And I got the Queen of Swords again. Oh my God, I pulled that one the other for
Oh, that
Linda. I
pretty
think I
one,
pulled
huh?
that one again. So that's you again. That's you know you have the knowledge, you have the intuition, you have the just believe in yourself and listen to your gut. That's all I can say. I mean, there's nothing wrong with friendship. Uh, I would let it. You know, no, nothing. There's no hurry.
Mm. No rush, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm getting that
And
too.
oh my God, because right now is
Mm.
because you're asking for flourish for will the friendship flourish? How will it? I got the 10 of Wands, and that 10 of Wands is it's it's, it's going to be hard because of the distance, because of um, time and things like that. So uh, because I got the 10 of Wands, the last card I got. So it,
Interesting.
so I got the Magician, the first card. I got the Queen of Swords, the second card. That's what I see you as the Queen of Swords. But I also, because you're asking, will it go further and things like that, it's going to be hard a little bit, because this person has got a heavy load on their back, and it's because of being at a distance and things like that. It might not go the way you wish it would. So it's going to be hard.
Mm.
And nothing is hurry. Don't hurry stuff up. Like, you know, so magician, maybe he is the magician and I am the what?
Queen of Swords.
Eh, Yeah, I guess it um, could be that way. Yeah.
Hmm. Interesting.
Yeah.
Um, because I got some cards for you, Christian, when it comes to your guys' friendship. So feel free to comment if this resonates too. And I got like what Ron said is kind of like, for both of you guys to just really
Mhm.
getting to know each other. So it's kind of like observing too. And it's kind of like where you guys could have like a place where you can guys could, have that healthy conversations to really get to know each other from,
Yeah.
very healthy heart space to really just get to know each other, just really observing each other, getting to know each other's energies and boundaries, and just like with each other's company too, just really observing each other too when it comes to the friendship. So it's kind of like, getting to know each other from a healthy space, basically. It's like, just like if you observe when it comes to getting to know someone, if it's like with your friend Christian too, and just like for him too, for both of you guys too, just really getting to know each other, see where, how you guys, you know like you guys have certain common interests, or when it comes to boundaries, etc. Just really getting to know each other too, and just like you said, Ron, too, not rushing to let the friendship
Yeah.
grow. So it's kind of like with Gaia, this is all about creation. So it's kind of like it kind of represents what the magician cards kind of like manifesting, just really taking your time to just letting the friendship grow
Mhm.
naturally, just really
Mhm.
growing it naturally, not rushing it, just really taking the time to get to know each other when you're just observing that. Also, when it comes to just really observing each other, getting to know each other, and just really doing that too, and just really letting the friendship flourish, just really growing it naturally, and just like really doing that from a healthy place as well, and just really taking action to, again, just learning more about each other too when it comes
Yeah.
to the friendship. So it's kind of like being open to learn more about him learn more about you, just really for both of you guys to just really learn more about yourself, and really just tapping into that inner wisdom, to taking action to just learning more about each other too, from the relationship too, when it comes to just really letting it grow naturally without having to rush it. So it's kind of like, with these three cards together, Christian, it's kind of like, for both of you guys too, it's just to really let the friendship grow naturally and just see where it goes. It's kind of like, with this message too, just really getting to know each other, just really observing each other's energies, just really getting to know each other. If you guys talk online, or if you guys going to meet in person again too. So it's like really observing that, and just really letting the friendship grow naturally, just really letting it grow naturally to where it could just really flourish on its own too, once you guys get to know each other, when it comes to the second message here too. And just really, letting it just grow naturally too, from the inside out. And just like, for both of you guys to just continue to learn more about each other, just really get to know each other, just really tapping into that wisdom from a healthy space. It's like, he learns more about you from the friendship, and you learn more about him, and just for both of you guys to just really learn more from each other too, and just really continue to do that. So I really just sense, I'm just sensing this too, Christian, that it's going to be like a cool friendship. You guys are going to be really cool, just really just letting things flow naturally, and just really getting to know each other too, just see how it goes too. So yeah,
Because
but
there's nothing wrong with friendship. There's nothing
yeah.
wrong with friendship. And if there's something more to just friendship, guess what? I believe the universe will give you a sign and you will know. And without any doubts, you will know. But take time,
Mm.
because you never know. You never know a person, like they say, maybe, I don't know if I heard this, you never know a person until you live with them.
Mm.
Actually
Mm-hmm.
live with them. Then no.
Right, right.
Yeah. But at the distance like that, yeah. Okay.
Francis anything.
Yeah.
Hey, it's it's
Benefits.
your guys' friendship, so I'm not gonna judge on that part. But if it
No,
goes that way, more
that
power.
that that
But that takes, I say, but if you guys are open to that as well, just saying as well. So it's like,
but
hey, whatever it happens to, just really let things.
what I can tell you about friendships or anything, nothing lasts forever. Put it that way.
Mm,
Not in the, not here on this earth. Nothing lasts forever. You can be in a relationship, and all of a sudden your relationship, one person dies, and, and the other one's left alone. So it doesn't last forever. Uh, but you reconnect on the other side, of course. But I mean, you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
nothing. There's nothing says it's forever anyway. So everybody's looking forever, forever. But
yeah, and kind of like with Christian too, like with friends of benefits, I kind of tackle me because it's kind of like
yeah,
people change over time. It's like
yeah,
sometimes
right.
we want needs and we want to
Yeah.
just say like, maybe we want something a little bit more, but other person's not ready. Just really, have the wisdom to just really that too, and just really getting to know each other too, having those kind of conversations and all that too. So it's just really taking things slow and just really see how the friendship goes too. If you guys want to progress it further or not, but just really it's up to you guys how you want to just.
She says I had a great friend last year. Now never hear from her. So yeah,
Mm,
that's what I'm saying. I
yeah,
mean, there's people in your life. They're temporary, like the temporary, and they come in your life, and it's for a reason or something, or an experience, or uh, experience something, a lesson. And when the lesson is it's not there anymore, everything changes, and you go on to the next one, and the next one.
yeah. So hopefully, I'm just gonna root for you guys, see how things go, and just yeah, just really just let things flow naturally and get to know each other. That's all I can
Yeah.
say. And she says that.
Maybe we put we I think when I went through that stuff, I put too much expectations,
I
and
hear
then
you.
I so much expectation. I was ah Jesus, boy, but
Yeah,
yeah, I
those
don't know. Yeah,
expectations are a killer, huh?
yeah,
I
they're
feel
a killer after you realize you're not with the right person. Jesus,
yeah,
they're
yeah, I feel
really
that.
a killer, and you're you're disappointed, you're sad, you know what happened, but
Right,
it
right.
was all for a lesson and not for long term something or whatever.
Mm.
But
Oh, you're
anyway,
welcome, Christian. Hopefully the
anyway,
cards that we pull for you were helpful too. So yeah,
yeah,
she
yeah,
says too. Like
yeah, yeah. Everybody goes through that sometimes, you know. I mean,
yeah, yeah.
disappointment and that. But I've had friendship last for 40, 45 years, and I'm telling solid, really solid. But it was based on truth. Put it that way. It was based on respect. It was based on support each other. And some of these people told me, "You're like a brother to me. You're my brother." They had brothers. They had their own family. They were taking me. They were telling me I'm their brother. So imagine that. And these relationships lasted very very long. So,
Gotcha.
but when it's
Yeah,
based on honesty and truth, I mean,
yeah.
it's solid.
Yep, yep. And you got this, Christian. So we root for you. And so
Okay,
Kiva,
Kiba.
your last person, she just wants a card for today. All right. So let's see. Card for
Time,
Kiva.
time flies. We've been here for what, 2 hours?
2 hours. So
Yeah.
I know you're probably feeling it because you did 4 hours last week, and now you're doing two.
Saturday, I had to sleep a lot because
I
after that.
bet. I bet
Yeah, but
Katie.
I went to bed at 2 a.m. because
Right,
of you. Wah, 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 wah,
right,
wah. Okay, there's 3 hours difference. That's what
right. I feel that.
I don't know what happened to Kate today. She didn't show up, but anyway.
Oh, you talking about with Katie?
Yeah,
Oh, I think she's probably resting. It's all right. Just hopefully she's doing all right. So shout out to Katie if she's listening too.
yeah.
Good evening, Touchville. She's awesome. So I know she must be feeling that from Saturday. So gotta do what's necessary to protect your energy. Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
well,
same message again.
sometimes you have to rest, you know.
Recharge those batteries. And
I got
Kiva,
I got a lot going on this week, boy. Yeah.
I was gonna share too because I pulled this card for your mom, Kiva, and also this is a card that flew out for you too. So
Mhm.
I just find it ironic because I pulled this card for Marcia just not too long ago, but it's kind of like with self-esteem.
Yeah,
Just
you
really being
did.
open into just building that inner confidence from the inside out. So it's kind of like, building that inner confidence when it comes to loving ourselves from a healthy place to just build our inner self-esteem, our inner confidence, and just really doing
Mm.
that inner and putting your own spin to it as well. So it's kind of like, building your self-esteem from the inside out, just building that, being open to building that inner confidence for yourself too. And especially, from this beautiful message with Amaterasu, this beautiful Japanese, divine energy too that popped up again too. So it's like, for you, Kiva. And also I pulled this card for Marsha as well. It's just like for you to just really building your self-esteem from a healthy place from the inside out. So just really rocking it, just really building that inner confidence and just really putting your own spin to it. And
Wow.
hopefully this message resonates with you too. So
I pulled some great cards for her, and I think she's doing a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go, a lot of getting rid of. Put it that way, okay? Because I have the nine of cups, which is high. Eight cups are about emotional state of a person, and you're on high, yeah, and you're realizing you're going through like I realize this, I realize that. Oh my God, that you're seeing stuff that it's like looking in the closet and looking at all the stuff you don't need anymore. You're actually cleaning out this stuff. I'm talking about emotional stuff that you were hanging on before, and you're cutting stuff out because this guy got you talking about Japanese. Look at this,
nice.
the King of Swords.
King of Swords, yeah,
Yeah,
it's that's like
so,
confidence. He's got the inner confidence, like with
yeah, that's it.
Amaterasu.
That's it. So you're cutting a lot of stuff up, out.
Inner
I
esteem.
mean,
It's cool.
and you then what comes after the accomplishments that you are able to realize. I got the Ten of Cups, which is joy, reunion, joy, happiness, and I think it's about time for you. I mean, credit goes to the work you've been doing on yourself, and I think so. So I hope that resonated with you, Kiba, and thank you for your question.
Hmm. Much love,
Anyway,
Keith. Thank you for opening again the card for today. And before we go, you want to say anything else just for your birthday, or you want me to sing happy birthday?
I don't know what I was. I got brain.
I mean, I'm not. I'm in a very chill mood, so it's kind of like, yeah, I know Sonia. She used to birthday girl. She could sing better than
Yeah,
I can. So it's like,
yeah. Looking for a new outcome, joyful future. Yes, you do.
cool. Yes.
You're getting there. I just have faith that you're getting there. I can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
I, I mean, I know this is
With
for
that inner
entertainment
confidence.
purposes only, pulling cards. But anyway, let us know
Yeah,
because
just
she's doing.
really building that inner
Because when you do the work you need to do, you get results and positive ones. So put it that way. So anyway,
confidence. Mm-hmm.
you're shining more and more. Put it that way. Mm.
Definitely. And it's
You're,
always continue to build yourself up from within that
yeah,
inner confidence to do that, building your
she's
future.
seeing different. It's like
Yeah.
before she wouldn't look that way, but now she's looking that way and she sees things differently, a lot differently than before. So, yeah. Happy
Oh,
birthday, Ron! Just woke up. You both
you just
party.
woke up. Oh,
Jeez. There you go.
we both party too.
Hey,
Like,
Eva, your mom just walked in the room
yep,
after that.
sure did.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Anyway,
that's funny.
I have what's this week? Oh my God, I got something. I got I'm supposed to have the guy from Akashic Records. So anybody that's uh, wanting to know or have questions about the Akashic Records, Robert is coming back to my channel. It's supposed to be the 10th, which is Friday, next Friday at 1 p.m. I think it's around 1 p.m. But I still have to. make sure that he shows up there because he said that I'll be able to do it on the 10th, which in the early hours because it's not the same time as I am, but it'll be around. But anyway, you'll see it on my community page when I'll put it up there. That is on Friday during the day.
Yeah.
Friday night, I'm invited to Dozen Cats from Me on her channel at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
Cool. Shout out to.
Uh, that's another one. On Saturday, I have my own live regular Saturday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Cool.
And on Sunday, I have to give already uh, a date for giving a free reading to Alvana Intuitive because she won a 30-minute reading with
Oh
me.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And
That's
the other
good.
one is Arlene Fournier
Fun.
that you saw in the chat. So
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot on my plate. So,
Yeah, that's cool. So if you
yeah,
guys
well,
ever want to
no,
check out Ron's channel, I know you guys probably have, but if you guys want to just do that, just to be sure you're subscribed to him too, here's the link to Ron's channel too, so it's in the chat
yeah.
right now as well. And especially for those who are watching a replay or new to my channel as well, feel free to check out Ron Unconditional Love Tale. So it's kind of like he's awesome human being, has awesome channels. He invites people on a regular basis. I've been here so many times too, so I'm like a permanent
Yeah.
guest.
I
It's
have
like
somebody else that's coming on that never been on my channel before, and that's Kate, the dreamer. I forget her name there altogether. Kate, dreamer, reads dreams or interprets. She can tell you if you have a dream, and she can. Um, she was on Ali's channel. I think she was on. I think she's going to Kelly's channel
oh,
sometime.
cool. Okay, I'll check her out.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so
Anyway, she's good at that. You can tell her about your dream, and she will like intuitively tell you what things about that. So
that's interesting.
she's good at it. Yeah.
Cool. Good
Anyway,
stuff. I have to check her out. And thank thanks to all the people who sent Ron their birthday wishes. So
thank you.
JR, Russ, Pepper, Jackie too. Thank you for everyone
Yeah,
who's
you see all their picture pepper, all the green red peppers on there.
ooh, spicy. Yes. So
When you're
Pepper,
hot, you're hot. You know what I mean?
if you're hot, you're hot. Yep. Yes. So shout out to Pepper, Jackie, Russ, JR, Marsha, Kiva, Sharon Sipe, especially if I didn't say they would give you a shout out to all you guys who popped in and say happy birthday to our
Yeah.
big bro here too. So Ron. So and
A
again, if
big thank you for all your support and your time with us, supporting Jay and
of
me.
course, yeah, that's all good.
Yeah, because I'm grateful for all of you guys. Anyway,
Awesome.
because without your support, we wouldn't be doing the channel anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
we wouldn't be here, right, Jay?
Right,
It's a
exactly.
pleasure of being coming together. It's a pleasure meeting like-minded people and helping each other heal and sharing our stories and
Right,
whatever.
exactly.
Hmm.
So yes, she loves her some chili peppers. It's all good. So cool. Nothing wrong with chili peppers. It's good
No,
on, certain recipes. So yes, nothing wrong with a little spice here and there. So it's all good. It's all good. But yes, if you guys ever want to check out Ron's channel too, there it is again too. If you got, I know you guys are probably subscribed, but if you guys want to make sure if you guys are, feel free to check them out. Especially for those who are new to my channel as well. If you want to check out my big bro here too, Ron Unconditional Love Tale, feel free to check him out. And if you guys are new to my channel too, feel free to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so that way you'll get notified for all the things that I'm doing on my channel too. And especially if you want to subscribe to Ron Unconditional Love Tale too. And just like if you guys ever want to reach out to me on social media, if you
hmm
guys want like a distance Reiki session too, or if you guys want like a yoga class as well, or you want to see exclusive content on my Patreon, feel free to check out my Linktree too, as well as if you guys want to hook up, see connect with me on my social media platforms and check out my artwork and so much more too. So if you guys are open to that, feel free to.
And always make sure that you're still subscribed because YouTube plays crazy games. Sometimes I've had people tell me, "Well, I don't get my notice anymore." They had
Mm,
to unsubscribe and subscribe, but I don't know what's going on with that
yeah,
the
I kind of get
YouTube
that too.
stuff. And just you follow these channels. Just when you go there, make sure you're still subscribed.
Right.
And if things doesn't work out, like, well, you unsubscribe and resubscribe and hit the bell, and that's it. So, because I've seen that go like this, up and down, play around. I don't know why, but anyway,
Yes, thank you for that sharing insight. Please
we
keep
got
it.
no control over that. But make sure you hit the bell to be notified, and you're
Thank
still
you for sharing
subscribed.
that sharing insight.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Mhm.
So yes, yes, indeed. And with that being said, I'm gonna wrap it up. it's,
Yeah.
but it's good to see everyone in the chat room too. So, Ron, thank you for being here too, especially on your
Thank you.
birthday.
Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, anytime, you're always welcome too. So it's kind of like, if you don't want to talk about a topic, I'll just invite you on my show. It's like, oh, why not? Let's go. So it's like, just going with
Anytime,
the flow. So
anytime, bro. I'm always happy to collab with you. Anyway,
yeah, same thing with you and Katie and Kelly and all of
yeah,
you guys in the community too. So
it's
I'm
fun
very
collaborating with people, because
yeah, it's fun.
doing alone all the time, I don't know. It's
Well,
different.
I mean, doing it alone, I mean, I'm comfortable with it, but
Yeah,
sometimes you like to collab with people if you just
yeah,
want to talk about certain topics. It's kind of like with
yeah.
you or
Right,
JJ,
right. Yeah,
Kelly. It could be fun, but sometimes by yourself it could be fun too. So it's like, it floats their boat per se too. But yes, happy birthday to all the Aquarians and Pisceans in this community and on YouTube and in.
Pisces comes after me, but it's not until I believe it's the 21st. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
maybe it's
we're
just
still in Aquarius country right
Aquarian
now.
season.
Yeah,
Okay.
right now.
But I heard someone say Aquarians and Pisceans. So
Yeah,
okay, so there's Aquarian season still. So gotcha.
yeah.
All right.
Because I think Aquarians start on the 21st of January. Like Lola was her birthday not very long ago. She's at the
Yeah,
end
I
of
think it was. Shout out
February,
to her. She's
and
doing good.
she's an Aquarian also. So
Yeah, shout out
I
to her.
noticed that. I know because I'm in the second whatever you call it.
Yeah.
You know there's three. There's the ones that are Aquarians at the 1st of January, the 21st of January, the beginning, and then I'm in the second, and other people are in the third, and then closest to Pisces. So,
Right. Yes, indeed. So all right, guys. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Do what you guys need to do. Get dinner, stretch out if you need to. Just do whatever that's necessary. I totally understand that too. But I'm
yeah,
looking
and I
forward
have to
to.
go and let go. I got things to let go of when I go to the bathroom.
That's too much information. It's your birthday, so I'll let you slide on that. So it's private for you or listen to replay. What the hell?
Yeah, well, anyway,
That was too much. What the hell? Ooh, letting it go in both
I
ends,
let go.
literally and figuratively.
Yeah, but somebody made a joke the other day. They said, I'm taking a break. I gotta go. And so I said, I let go of stuff in the bathroom. They said, yeah, they said,
Literally and figuratively. So,
let go what doesn't serve you anymore.
yep,
That's what the joke.
literally and figuratively. That was the
Let
part.
go of things that don't serve you anymore. Hey, Kelly's in
Look
the
at you.
house. Kelly,
What's up?
hey.
Shout out to
Yeah,
Kelly. Talking
we're
about you.
just finishing up. So,
We were just wrapping things up, but big shout out to you, Kelly.
oh my
It's
God.
always good to see you, my friend. Hopefully, you and Mark are doing well.
Yeah,
And it's just, it's Ron's birthday today, too. So if you want to give him a big old shout out,
it's a
but
lot warmer. Jesus, we had -30. Now it was -3, -4 here.
it's our aura.
Like day and night. Wow, yeah.
Right?
What a difference. And
Exactly.
I went blow. I used a snow blower to blow snow because there was snow, way it snowed, so I had to use a snowblower again.
Mm,
Anyway,
yes, indeed. Thank you for dropping by, Kelly, too. So
too.
it's, big shout out to you. We're just wrapping things up. We just had a
Yeah,
good time for what, almost 2 hours at least. So it's like, she says tomorrow's gonna be 6 plus.
plus
Ooh,
six, plus six. That's a hell of a jump there. Plus six.
dang.
Not here, but it won't be plus
It's
six.
gonna be
Maybe.
colder. Yikes. You guys are tough. You got Shout out to all my Canadian peeps out there. You guys are tough
Uh,
ones out there.
well, it depends where you
Arlene.
live. It depends on where you live. See, she's in Ontario, which is
Yeah.
yeah. Thank you, Kelly, for much. Yeah, uh, because depends where you live. I've seen more colder in out BC, out west. There's crazy weather, like minus 40. Jesus, that's polar bear coldness. And
Mm,
what Kelly was, she went through cold snaps like I did. But she, when it was minus 30 here, she told me it was minus 33 there. So it depends. But when you're near whatever, she's near a lake or something, or in the region, that's why it's colder, I guess, near
mm.
a big lake or something.
Yes, indeed. So shout out to Kelly and Arlene. I know you guys is different regions, but I
Yeah,
know.
I'll be on their show Friday night. Friday night.
Cool. So if you guys ever want to check out Kelly's channel, thank you, Sharon Stripe, for posting her channel link. So if you guys want to check out Kelly too, so big shout out to her as well. And without further ado, I'm gonna wrap it up too this time.
Yeah.
So, gonna let you guys go and do what you guys need to do, get dinner, stretch out, sleep, whatever, play your favorite video games or just released in the bathroom like Ron said for his
Let
birthday.
it go. Let it go. Things that don't serve you anymore. I
Yep,
know.
literally and figuratively.
I figured it out.
Oh man.
Oh my
Um
God, Pierrette said it was minus 45 during the cold snap. Jesus, that's cold.
yeah.
I mean, you could, in that kind of weather, you could freeze almost instantly. Your skin will freeze.
Oh shit. Yeah, I
Yeah.
wear layers in that weather shit.
Well, if you don't get skinned alive,
Hyperthermia, right?
it'll burn right off of you. Actually, intense cold like that will burn your skin right off. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
actually,
Because our bodies can handle so much, but not too intense. So yeah.
yeah,
Ooh, I'm gonna pray for you guys.
yeah.
She's in New Brunswick.
Yeah, New Brunswick, yeah, New Brunswick, and my wife comes from there too. Yeah.
Yeesh.
Well, we don't take ice baths like you, Jay. 'Cause
Well, now
I
that
saw
you,
you get in one of those.
well, because it's still sunny, so I only do it when it's
You're
hot.
walking there and you
I
go,
won't do it when it's cold.
"Ah, Jesus, I wouldn't do that.
Only if it's sunny and hot. But if it's too cold, I will not do it. I know better than that. I ain't gonna freeze my jewels off and stuff in the cold weather.
No, I wondered when you got into that bath. Could
Nope.
see all the ice and everything. You took a challenge and you courage enough to get into that bath. Jesus.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm that kind of crazy. So it's
Yeah, it
speaking of
would have
India.
froze. It really freezes your wands.
Yep. Literally and figuratively. So
Yeah, right.
oh shit. But anyways, thank you, Kelly, for
Yeah.
saying that too. So
Okay.
back
Thank you.
on.
Thank you. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
of course, Kelly. You're always welcome on my channel too. Same goes
Yeah.
to Ron and all you guys in the chat room too. So, you know, um, yeah, I'm gonna let the birthday boy go. And thank
Yeah.
you.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to let the birthday butt go.
Well, I'm seeing that literally and figuratively. So I'm gonna let you guys go and guys enjoy
But,
your rest of
but,
your day.
but, it's been a while.
Yes, but surprisingly, I'm still like have energy too. But I
Yeah.
was gonna say to you guys, may you guys continue to practice self care that could benefit yourselves, your loved ones, and your whole environment. So, like if Ron needs to release or this Kelly needs to stay warm, whatever that we need to do for ourselves today, just make it count. too. So
Yeah,
looking forward to seeing you guys on Kelly's channel.
I got a yellow streak.
Okay, that's a good way to end it.
Yeah,
Oh, I will see you guys on talking on live
we
too.
gotta go. We gotta go. Sorry,
All
folks.
right,
It
it's all right.
was over.
Happy birthday to you, Rhonda, for real. And
Much love to you. Thank you for. Oh, thank you
what'd you
all.
say?
Thank you all for being here.
Oh yeah, thank you, Ron. Yes, and thank you
You're
all for
welcome.
being here too. So we'll see you guys, later on or probably during the week. So peace, much love. I would say. Mm-mm-mm.